Hello and welcome to Total War Live. We're back. We're just on the desk today. We had a little feature plan that we're going to be doing another week, so we're just skipping straight to our desk section this week. And you may have noticed we have that's the way. We've got a special guest with us. It's Pixelated Apollo, famous YouTuber. Hello, Pix. How's it going?
Hello. Hello. I'm good. How are you guys?
Oh, pretty good.
Good,
How are
thank
you,
you.
Tom?
Yeah, I'm
You
good.
alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
You alright?
Enjoying
You good?
myself, yeah.
So we're going to be doing a little bit of multiplayer today, a little bit of 2v2. You can probably see the wheel of factions just peeking off in the background. There's been a disaster with glitter. We've tried to make it look even fancier.
And failed.
Yeah, we failed. Well, Laurie failed.
Yep.
Let's be honest.
Laurie's got glitter on the spinner, everywhere. It's melting because it's quite
It's an
warm.
absolute travesty.
She's gone rogue.
But I think it adds to the whole aesthetic of the wheel itself.
That's character.
Yeah,
Yes,
it does. It does exactly. It adds character. So we're going to be using that wheel to select our factions. We're going to be doing a little bit of 2v2. If you want to join us, then please go on Multiplayer. Have a look for a lobby called CA2v2. Password is lowercase ca. Have we got that graphic yet? I ask so many people to work on that every week, and still it doesn't get put on.
Just the word
Oh,
CA.
it's fine. It's fine.
Nice and easy.
Just search CA. You'll find CA. It's lowercase ca as the password. We'll keep reminding you so that everyone's aware.
Yeah.
Get yourself joined in. Now, for now, we've got a little community spotlight, which we're going to be playing as well, which Leo's made for us. So we hope you enjoy that. That's coming up now. We'll see you in a few seconds.
Hey guys, it's Leo here, and today I'll be bringing you the latest creations from the Total War community. Reddit user Egypt Falcon has created a mod that adds an entire new campaign to Warhammer 1, which is available now on the Steam Workshop. The campaign, known as Storm of Chaos, adds 3 playable factions, 2 new legendary lords, 2 heroes, 2 legendary heroes, all with custom skill trees, 4 new quest battles, each with a custom battle map, 3 technology trees, 7 buildings, and over 50 units. Here's a little snippet of Egypt Falcon's Storm of Chaos showcase.
Archaean approaches. Once a loyal priest of Sigmar, this wretched, corrupted servant of the Chaos musters the largest army in the old world has ever seen. Blessed by all of the ruinous powers, he has completed his quest for the 6 treasures of Chaos, and now is determined to bring the Empire to its knees.
Also in the Reddit community, user Chewy Muse has collated some incredible screenshots of Warhammer 1, which would work great as desktop wallpapers. Here's my personal favourite, depicting the struggle faced by the Warriors of Chaos as they storm their way across the battlefield. Over in the Steam community, user Anonymous Cheese has created a mod compiling other modders' maps into one large compilation for the Grand Campaign. These replace most minor settlement battles for Empire, Vampire Counts, Wood Elves, Dwarves and Greenskins, with battles that feature both large and small towns with incredible attention to detail. Each map still functions with the same victory conditions as a normal minor settlement battle, the main difference being that the attacker can deploy anywhere around the town, but the defender can only deploy within the town's vicinity. The maps look fantastic and definitely feel at home in the aesthetics of the base game. That's all from the community this time. Check out the Total War forums for links to all the creations mentioned today. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.
Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Some lovely mod news from Leo. So we've got 2 people who have joined. One of them has put a naughty word in their username, so I'm gonna have to kick him. I'm sorry, but this is a family stream.
I'm not angry.
I'm just disappointed.
I'm just disappointed.
Just disappointed. So it's going to be me and Apollo versus Bleben and someone else. Bleben we've played before a few times, I think.
Okay.
I seem to remember him being quite good.
Okay.
So no pressure, Apollo. So talk me through your tactics. We're going to find out what factions we're going to be playing right now with the messy, leaking wheel of factions. So, Apollo, have you got any favourites?
I've got a couple favorites, but I'll let the wheel. I'm not gonna say what my favorites are.
You're gonna leave it to
I'm
fortune.
gonna keep that secret. Yeah.
Right, I'm just going to move this little blob of glue, which is stopping the wheel from turning, and then we're going to fight. Are you ready?
I'm gonna get covered in glitter.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Make sure you dream about the faction that you want to select.
Okay.
Because then it will be actualized in real life. You ready?
I'm ready.
You will be playing as the Vampire Counts. How do you feel about that?
My least favorite.
Your
All
least
right.
favorite. All right, here we go. All right, I'm going to be playing as not the Vampire Counts, but the dwarfs. Interesting combination.
Yeah, we'll take that.
Interesting combination. All right, we're gonna let's put this
Carefully.
off screen because
Okay.
I'm worried that we're gonna glue ourselves to it if we're not careful. So, all right, dwarves. I don't play a lot of dwarfs. I'll be honest. Came up against the dwarfs when we were doing our little CA grudge match tournament thing.
Okay.
So if anyone didn't watch that, we had a little tournament with our community members. It was
Mhm.
yourself, myself, Darren was also there, and Guy as well, who
Yep.
is currently on the production team at the moment.
Loves it.
Thanks for that little peace sign there, Guy. So Darren took a rune-heavy army,
Yep.
a lot of buffs.
He did.
So
He played quite traditionally.
yeah,
with
so
the dwarves.
so,
But
so I
you're
think he had a
against-
rune lord as his lord. You can go with the Anvil of Doom, which gives you a little bit more health, a little bit more leadership.
Have you assessed your opponents at all?
So we're going up against
question.
Wood Elves and Chaos now. It looks like we're going up against Timotheus, I believe.
Yeah, we'll say.
Should we say Timotheus? Why not? So also we want to play to the strengths of the vampires. So we're going to be playing in a big blob. I'm guessing you're going to be pushing as many zombies in their face as possible, Apollo.
You know, I think this time I was gonna sit back and use my archers. Oh wait, no. Yeah, I gotta. No, I don't want to say too much, but I'm definitely gonna be aggressive.
That's a good point, actually.
Okay. So, we've got some interesting things going on. So I've got buffs that improve our armor. So we're going
There
up
it is.
against Chaos, who are quite armor heavy.
We've covered up your screen for you.
We've covered up our screen. We've got Dogbert covering up our screen. It's our new army picker. A lot of people have been asking if we were going to get one or not. Most of the time, we don't really worry. We're not that bothered. It's Dogbert himself who's a bit salty about it. You know,
gets
he's
salty
like,
when this
I'm
stuff
getting
happens."
strange tonight. So we'll leave that for him for mostly. But let's give it a trial run. So let's see. I've got the Master in Wrath and Ruin here, which is quite interesting. It's being used a lot recently in Dwarven builds. I don't know if you've been watching any of the sort of like, for example, like Party Elite does sort of like multiplayer run by run.
I haven't.
Play by
To be
play
honest,
run
I
throughs.
haven't played as dwarves for ages. Like, I actually haven't. I tend to stick to vampires and greenskins. They're my two favourites. I'm gonna put it out there. That's who I'm hoping I get when my time comes.
You're actually playing as Dogbert at the moment, so we can ruin his score a little bit.
I am. This is true. I am in Dogbert's account because I am.
Thanks for that.
Yep, the coolest of stories right there. I mean, if you want to hire me for parties, I can retell that story over and over again. I'd be more than
I'll
happy
hire
to.
you.
Yeah, okay,
somebody
yeah.
has to. Somebody has to.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got a Rune Lord and 2 Rune Smiths. So I'm building based on what I know about dwarves. We should always get some hammers because I know they're fantastic. They're actually armor sundering as well. I didn't realize that. So they actually damage armor over time. That's incredibly powerful.
I mean, that's useful.
Very expensive though. So talk me through what you're building at the moment, Apollo.
Well, I'm going for something good. Again, I don't want to say too much,
Yeah, he
but
doesn't want to get sniped. He
basically, yeah. Hey, I'm winning today, dang it.
You're a mercenary
So-
hired, aren't you? You're temporarily part of the CA team.
Yeah,
You
for
know,
today.
fighting for us, yeah. We paid you-
So
paid
I'm
you
going
enough.
with, yeah. I get nothing, but
Yeah.
whatever. I'll
You
take
get glory. You get glory.
Experience.
Glory and experience.
Glory.
Look,
There
we're
you
not
go.
paying for this
Yeah.
role, but it's going to look great on your CV.
Yeah.
So.
So yeah, basically, I'm trying to bring the right type of units to take out those elves and mostly those archers that I'm pretty concerned about. But yeah,
It's interesting because elves are a tough one because they could either they're hard to fight against because they could come with a complete like tank build out of nowhere and You got to be
That's
prepared
true.
for that. Are you
They
prepared for
are
that
quite
wheels?
versatile. They
They
are
are.
quite versatile. They can also be very floaty and kitey. They
Mm-hmm.
can sort of like maximize our disadvantage when it comes to the fact that we've got one army
Yeah.
who can't bring out that range.
So do you feel like you've picked your army? You
I've
feel like you're almost
definitely prepared for if they go for a big heavy armor build.
there? Okay.
And I think coming up against Chaos, that's going to be something we have to fight against
Mm.
anyway. Apollo, what are you preparing for?
Everything.
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything. Any moment, I'll be ready.
Alright.
I think we should talk, while we're still waiting, we should talk through these Dogfoot pictures maybe.
Yeah?
This loadout we've
Let's have
got
a
here.
look.
So
I can't put my mouse over because obviously it's an overlay.
you just have to hover underneath.
Yeah,
and say
so
top or
well, let's have
bottom.
a look at the bottom ones then. What is going on here?
I don't know. Has he got a weird hat on?
Some kind of strange
There's some
Eastern
weird
mythology,
things.
I think, maybe. We've got Fatty Dogbert here as well.
Where's Fatbutt? There he is.
There's quite a few. If you look at the top right image here, that is a choice selection.
When he had his little goatee as well. He loved the
Oh,
little
bless
goatee,
him.
didn't he?
Young Dogbert. All right, I'm ready. I'm ready to go. Apollo, you ready?
I'm ready.
Prometheus
Ready as
is
We'll
you'll
see.
ever be.
Everyone's ready.
Yes.
All right,
We're
let's
going.
do this. So we are playing on the Mushroom map because it's my favorite map. I
Yep,
think.
I've
And that's-
heard
yeah,
that.
Mushroom Cave. Here we go. Whew. Have you taken a lot of necromancers, Apollo? Are we going to see a lot of zombies being raised?
We're gonna have to wait and see.
Honestly, with the vampire counts, my strategy here is I don't know what I'm doing. So
Nice.
Good.
The best strategy.
yeah.
If you don't know, they
Yeah.
don't know. That's the
yeah,
theory.
I'll just pretend like I know what I'm doing, but
All right.
but yeah, just be aggressive with your dwarves and we'll be good.
Let's see what happens.
We'll be on the same page.
Okay, so we're going to be looking for Tom for commentary. So he's going to be our main screen of vision for this stream. So as soon as
sweet.
those
Like
armies lead in, we need you to give your informed opinion on our builds.
I know what's going on.
Yeah? You
Yeah,
reckon?
I've watched the stream before.
You've been on the stream before.
Also true.
Love this map.
Can
Currently
you give
looking
us
into
a
the cave.
little bit of a esports commentary?
Exactly.
Yeah, always.
Sweet.
Always.
What would your title card be if you were coming up as a presenter? Like you know when you watch like the football or something like that, and it's like 17 appearances in the Champions League, or whatever. What would yours say? It doesn't fill me with confidence, Tom.
It would say that.
It would say
Put that into word
not
form.
filled with confidence. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, so
Okay.
Okay, so they've got some dryads. They've got some wild riders in there. Where's the rest? Where's the rest of
Oh.
the elf army? Oh, here they all are. They're kicking around here.
all right, so Apollo, I'm going for a strong line at the front of my Dwarf Warriors with great weapons.
Okay.
Right.
Well, this is a tiny map, so
It is,
This
so
is a
we don't have
small
to
map.
worry too much about being kited around.
So I can't currently say
Yeah.
what's going on for the enemy, obviously.
Oh, of course, that'd be cheating.
But you guys, you got some bats. Now, Apollo, I'm a big fan of the bats. Oh, you
He
got
loves
Vargeist,
bats.
actually. And here's the bats. Here's
They're
the bats.
technically bats.
The bats are the best unit. They're so good.
yes.
Now, I don't know
have
if
to
you
ring the
noticed,
bats.
Apollo, but I've got some Slayers there on the right-hand flank. Excellent at taking down cavalry. So if you can block off some of their cav charges with your cavalry, you
Okay.
can send those Slayers in, and hopefully we can take them down.
We can kind of work together. I can send my cav on that side.
You've also got.
See,
Manfred.
I'm kind of afraid of the stags. Yeah, I brought Manfred on foot.
Stags are quite potent.
Yeah, they're pretty powerful.
All right, so I've also gone for some torpedoes, mixing it up a little bit.
Nice.
It's not something I see brought to the fold a lot. So I'm going to have these guys on the right-hand flank. They are going to be sort of like backed up by my Slayers. So if they're going to get targeted by any cav, hopefully those Slayers will scare them off a bit. Apart from that, I think I'm ready. Have you got many casters going on in
some-
this army, Apollo?
No, I do not. I went with more of a monster type.
Okay,
Build.
okay.
Yeah, if that's a thing. Also, I
knows?
brought a lot of zombies.
You've brought a
Yeah.
lot of zombies.
So for
Mm.
cannon fodder.
Nice.
So
Because I tend to bring a necromancer, and then just bring up the raise the zombies instead of bringing them beforehand.
that's true.
Do you have raised dead as one of your spells available on Manfred?
Let's see. I don't think so. No. Or maybe actually.
Do you know what you've built?
Yes, I do. I do. You know,
actually
I
play?
never played the vampire count, so.
What's your preferred faction?
What game is
if you had
this
to pick
again?
one?
I like the Empire.
Okay.
Okay.
Classic. Classic.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, Empire is one of the options on the Wheel of Factions, so hopefully the luck comes in.
Yeah, hopefully. Knowing my luck, I'll never play Empire. It just won't happen.
These Dragonback Slayers are awesome.
Alright.
I love their big ginger
Oh,
beards.
we're going.
Right, let's have a look at these armies
go.
then.
Okay, they're all on your side.
Interesting.
Looks
a lot of
like-
Chaos Marauders on the Chaos side.
They're also coming
Yeah,
in
it's a
with
cap.
Aspiring Champions.
an early flank.
Dragon Ogres. Warriors of Great Weapons. Chaos Warriors. They've got a Sorcerer Lord of Shadows. Some Chosen.
You might want to focus on the battle. 'cause
Listen.
you're getting
Oh,
flanked.
hello.
So they've gone for a little early flank over here with some Marauder Horsemen. Now, they've kind of gone all over to that left hand, your right, their left hand side. They've gone a bit more compact.
Yeah,
than
I
you
mean, we
guys
might
have
as well
spread
move
your
up
line
here,
quite
Apollo.
thin.
Yeah. It's good. It's good though.
They're keeping the Chaos Sorcerer back. He's staying back.
If you can just
Now-
hold your line,
Just hold that line.
They've got a few missile
yeah,
units.
we'll be good.
Right, these Slayers are coming back now. I honestly wasn't paying much attention to them.
They've got quite a balanced elven build here. They've got some Treekin defending that front line. It's going to be hard for you guys to get through that. I feel like you guys need to push up a bit. You're taking some early
Yeah, I
fire.
think-
We are. Problem is, they're heavy on the right flank, so this left flank needs to get involved now.
They're moving quick on you. The Chaos guys are coming round.
Do you know what? I don't think we should even hold. I think we should rush.
He's got Cap going in. Yeah, just push. I think we should just double team the elves.
You're going to double team the elves. Are you okay with that, Michael?
I'm always okay.
You're okay with double teaming the elves?
I love double teaming.
Now, what's your plan on this right flank? You just trying to hold back Chaos while you can kill off these elves?
Look, I mean, they've got a lot of Treekin here, these elves. We've got a lot of armor piercing. I'm hoping that if we deal with the elves quick enough, it's going to be a matter of divide and conquer.
You can then just turn round.
Exactly, yeah. We can take them on
That's your plan.
one at a time.
Get those bats involved. Get the bats on the archers. You need to use those bats.
Problem is, these
They're coming.
torpedoes are getting targeted. Your cav there, those Black Knights, can you come in on the Wild Riders coming at me? I really don't want those torpedoes to be a waste of money.
You guys have you're going to get flanked pretty hard by this Chaos unit soon.
Yeah, it's looking a bit dangerous.
I'm scared for you guys, currently.
Good commentary.
Thanks.
Right, let's pop down to
Unprofessional.
runes.
Dropping your spells there, Michael.
Dropping those spells.
Dropping those abilities. Loving it.
Dropping down the Wrath and Ruin.
Just everything.
That's how you play dwarves, man. You just hope for the best.
So your torpedoes are starting to rout.
Yeah. It's a pain because they really got targeted at the start there.
They did. You lost them very early on.
Whoa.
I think I'm going to target those Dragon Ogres with them whilst they're still standing.
You're getting hit hard.
Yeah,
Michael.
I mean, they're targeting my rangers here. They're really going after my ranged weapons.
I feel like you're slowly plowing your way through these elves, though.
I mean, at the moment, like, my torpedoes are firing at these Dragon Ogres.
Are they not routed yet?
Taking a big hit, these Dragon Ogres. They need to be careful. You've got Manfred in there that you might as well send in.
Yeah, yeah, I should.
We're going to target that Glade Lord. right.
Where are the bats? Where are my bats? How are they doing?
That's what you care about.
Down here supporting your Rune Lord.
Bats are still going strong.
They are. Bats are the best unit. Yeah, your peak. You've got some. You guys have got some units just kind of hanging around, not doing much.
Whereabouts?
Your peak guard. Your peak gate guard. Kind of just sitting about. They could be attacking some of these Treekin.
These torpedoes have really taken down these Dragon
They're
Ogres.
still alive.
Dragon Ogres have been like
Jeez, they are.
locked up in
They
combat.
are. They're starting to rout. Manfred's doing some good hits on them as well.
Manfred's going in.
We can start targeting those Chaos Warriors now. Right, let's get these guys back in the fold.
I think
I think those
They're routing. Dragon Ogres are routing.
those Slayers actually got tied up with a fight against some cavalry that had run away. And they just chased them. They just chased them the whole time because I wasn't paying attention
you need
to
to
them.
put them on guard mode.
Yeah.
So you've messed up.
Pro tip there from the esports commentary.
Thanks. Giving you tips.
Whoa.
Little tips.
Dropping all those runes.
Guys need to pick your micro up. Come on, get those units involved.
Do you know what? I'm still not awake today. You know, this is not the time.
Apollo's got an excuse. It's like 10 AM where he is.
Yeah, I know, but
I woke up like 30
Apollo's more of
minutes
a decent human being than me, I reckon.
Okay.
I don't know about that.
I'd just take the compliment.
Manfred's having a little chill out. Not get involved.
He's sick of fighting.
Right, these Treekin are
They're
getting swarmed now.
They were holding their own for quite a while. This is a mess in here.
These torpedoes do so much damage to their Chaos Warriors. Their Chaos Warriors are not enjoying this.
Treekin
The thing is that they're targeting those Slayers, but the Slayers aren't that important to me anymore, so I can use them as cannon fodder. Just keep people involved, you know?
currently can't tell which way this is going to swing.
Kind
It's two main battles on the left and right side. It looks like Chaos are going
of underestimated the elves.
Yeah, the elves have really held their ground, which has not helped us at all.
Yeah, no. There's some flanking cav.
Oh, the elves are flanked. The elves are behind you now. This could be the end of the Rangers.
Let's get those torpedoes out of there. They're just not enjoying life over there.
No, they're not. They're almost gone.
I have to say, my micro's been shocking this round. So
Yeah,
many
I
people
mean-
just standing around.
I didn't want to mention it too much, but yeah, it has been.
You've got to get involved. You've got to help us out. You are on our side.
Am I on your side?
You're
Am I allowed
not
to
an
say
impartial
things?
commentator.
Okay. Yeah. Sort yourself out. To be fair, their micro's been, you know, they've got quite a few units standing around. They've got these Chaos Warriors at the back, just not doing anything.
Mm.
Confident but frightened. You're gonna go for that Glade Guard.
We got this, don't worry.
I don't know. These Treekin are still holding it. They're still kind of distracting.
Treekin can
you.
take so
They can.
much damage, is the problem. You've got a unit of Black Knights just sitting around
Some
in the back there,
archers.
Apollo. I've just drawn a circle around them.
You do.
Ow, what are they doing? How long? That's embarrassing.
And there's
They've been there a little while.
some Crypt Ghouls that are
God.
almost routed, but are in that far corner.
It's part of
See,
the
this is
strategy, don't
When you're on
worry.
Yeah.
stream, there's nowhere to hide, Apollo. You've got
I know.
got to be on, yeah.
Oh, there's trash in this game.
Dropping that Rune of Wrath and Ruin.
Alright, my
Always.
cav's going ham right now.
Thing is, you've
This is-
kind of almost killed these elves, but the Chaos army is quite beaten, but there's a quite large amount just about to hit you in the back.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, like, these peak gate guards are just tanking at the moment. They're being so important to me, and I'm glad I took them.
But you're
Obviously, my rune characters have just given those buffs as much as they can, but I'm just running out of men. to be honest. And I'm not entirely sure. How many men have you got left, Apollo?
You're also now flanked entirely.
I'm mostly
these,
Cav.
these Chaos Warriors are all coming around. They're starting to trap you in.
Yeah. It's
Are
not
you
looking
scared?
great.
Are you scared?
I'm scared. It's not looking great. I mean,
Nah, we got this, don't
we're
worry.
both playing factions we have no idea about. So I think we've done all right. We've done, we've done what we can.
I think you've just got to distract those units with your cav like you are now with the Black Knights. Just keep hitting these Chaos Warriors. Try and stop them flanking you.
I'm just trying to route what I can, to be honest. Like, but here they come. Here come that big warge of Chaos Warriors.
I mean, you haven't got many men left.
I've just got my lords, to be honest. I've got my lords.
Which just never die.
I've got like 23 guys just sort of doing what they can. And then I've actually got some dwarf warriors who have just rallied, and they're going to come back in and hopefully help some. That balance of power is now getting more and more out of our favour. Oh, and you've just had your Prey of Anathema dropped, and you cannot move. You've got those spears coming in your back.
Wow.
And they've got good few units around the back.
My lords are starting to rout now.
Come on, Manfred. We got this.
You need to get those cav involved, get those Black Knights in.
Come on, boys.
Come on. It's
Come
not
on.
over yet.
It's not over yet. It's not over until it's over.
This is it. This is the charge that's going to change
This
everything.
is the charge.
This is that Rohan charge.
Right here.
It is.
I'm not entirely sure, but let's hope for the
Didn't do
best.
anything.
It did. They're not happy about it.
You've got quite a few units out
true.
there routing. We can just take care of them. Maybe, just maybe, we can bring back some ground.
Might be able to do it.
My lords are tanking. They are so hard to kill.
Their morale isn't doing great, these units in here. And they are quite exhausted, so... Come on, guys. You can do this. Just keep moving. Keep moving.
Believe, man. You gotta believe.
It's those Black Knights that you deliberately left them out the back, didn't you? So you could bring them in for this part of the battle. That's what it was.
That was
Exactly.
great tactics. Can I just say?
You know.
It was a tactical masterclass. If we'd done that kind of forward thinking for the rest of the battle, we might have been all right. I think the balance of power is actually just creeping back in our favour.
Back slowly.
It's genuinely creeping back in our favour.
So those cav charges, routing all the enemy units.
They're just going wild.
If
See,
you guys
like,
win this, I'll be impressed.
I mean, so will I.
I would be impressed. Yeah.
I think it
I feel
genuinely is that.
bad.
Oh, he's locked it down again though.
Oh, come on.
He's using them to the best effect that he can.
Manfred,
there's just so
he's been
much
in
to
the
go up
fight
against.
for so long.
He's
And
barely
he's
lost
barely
any
hurt.
damage. Yeah, he loves it. Loves the fight. Is being attacked in the
Yeah,
rear.
that's
though.
what he lives for. Come on,
Rune Lord's doing
come
what
on.
he can now. Just taking on these
They
marauders.
don't. Rune Lord doesn't die either. Oh,
Run.
here we go.
No,
Chaos
he's
Warriors
getting
are coming in for a
properly
leg
fucked
strike.
He's not enjoying that.
The cav charge needs to
Right,
come
come
back
on.
around here again. Hit these Chaos Warriors in the side again.
Popping that
Yep.
Rune of Wrath and Ruin on them.
Avoid the Treekin.
Fear no darkness.
We are
Right
darkness.
as a Rohan. That's true.
That Chaos Sorcerer Lord is just standing there. If you can take him down, I think we should just target him and go for their morale. Because that's literally our only outlet at the moment. You see that Chaos Sorcerer?
The one that's
right
like
in the middle.
super healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just routing who I can at the moment.
Just keep hitting him. Yes, it's a good hit.
Come on.
You raising those zombies?
It's about time.
I'm raising them.
I see him.
It's getting extra bodies on the battlefield.
That's what we need.
Fix the balance of power.
Oh, come on, Manfred.
We got to protect our lords, man. Our lords are what's going to win this battle. If anything.
No, it's these Black Knights. It's the Black Knights that are doing it.
Come on. Break, you bastards. I mean jerks.
Language.
It's okay. It
Buddy.
happens.
I'm about half health on my 2 heroes now. I've
Just avoid the
got
Treekin.
one other guy just popping down buffs when you run out.
They are routing though. The
You
Chaos Warriors are
got a
routing again.
hero.
You need to hit them.
Thing is, he's got like 2 health. That hero.
Oh, yeah,
What,
it's true.
enemy hero?
No, my rune lord. He's gone after that branch wraith. I can take the branch wraith down. No, here comes the Glade Lord.
Oh, he's not enjoying life.
Oh, Chaos is breaking.
Is
Yes.
he dead?
Oh, no.
Is he dead? He's dead. Your Rune Lord's dead.
He's fine. He's fine. He was expendable.
I mean, he's not fine. Your Rune Smith, sorry, I meant.
I mean, we're fine. He's had better days, but we're fine.
Where are the Black Knights?
Oh no, my Cav.
Where are they? Oh,
It's
no.
stuck. He keeps using his
The balance is even now, though.
magic.
I'm
they're-
routing as many Marauder units as I can. I'm going after their Glade Lord and Glade Lord now.
Their Chaos Sorcerer's got a lot of health left.
Come on, Cav.
Got to
A
take
lot
out
of
these
their units are
Treekin.
routing.
Got to take out these Treekin, I reckon.
This is now just a Lord battle.
True Warhammer.
Here we go.
It really is. I think everyone
we
else
go.
is routed.
Come on, come on. Yes.
Oh, they're starting to gather though.
If
You
we
need
can
to-
kill their lords before they come back, we might just have this. Just target those lords.
You need to go for the
I don't have any
use
magic.
use the cav on these guys that are gathering over to the right hand side.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you can stop them rallying, that would be
On
incredible.
their way back in, that'll hit them back out again. You don't want them involved in this fight. Are you going to target the Glade Lord?
I'm targeting the Grey Lord at the moment. He is looking the weakest. That Chaos Sorcerer is actually
My
Chaos
pretty
man,
great.
Sorcerer's got a
friend.
lot of health. Come on, Cav. Rout them, yes.
Break. There we go. There we go.
Just keep hitting them.
Oh, the Treekin are breaking.
Nice.
Yes, that's what you need.
My Lord is running out of health. Come on, guys.
Get this
That
guy-
Glade
no.
Lord's routing.
No.
Glade Lord's routing. Kill him, kill
Yeah,
him,
but
kill him.
The Cav's routing.
Kill that Glade Lord.
Your Lord's so close as well, though.
I know.
This is such a close battle. Glade Lord's he's going.
He's off. We're going to have to target the Sorcerer.
Those other units are routing again, but they're gonna gather.
Just pop down that physical resistance. Come on, boys. So close.
The Chaos Marauders are coming back in again.
It's alright, because the guys who have come back in already are starting to rout. The thing is, if you bring in all your
Infrared.
units back one at a time, they're just going to rout. You need to reform in those situations. They've not done that. If we can take out this Chaos Sorcerer.
The Treekin are also coming back.
That's right, they're nice and slow.
You're
Just
doing some
target
decent
that
damage to the
Sorcerer. Get
Sorcerer.
Manfred targeting that Sorcerer, Apollo. He's almost lost all his morale.
You need to get your Rune Lord out.
All right.
Save
Alright.
him. Keep him
He's-
alive.
He's fine, he's fine, he's fine. I need to pop Wrath and Ruin on these guys.
This is a proper
I'm
little
coming.
Lord battle.
Right, murder that Lord.
Is he going?
He's running.
He's routing.
He's running.
He's
routing.
running.
He's
He's
breaking.
routing.
Come
The
on.
balance of power. Look at the balance of power.
Yes! Come on, Apollo!
Come on.
We got this.
Keep the Rune Lord alive.
Manfred.
Keep your Lord alive, Michael. He
He's
can't die.
right. The Lord's gonna chase this guy. Yeah, no, he's broken.
The Treekin, come on. Get him to rout.
The Glade Lord is back though.
He is. And he's... Oh,
Got to protect my Lord now. He's got to come out.
He's breaking
Ah,
again
my
now.
Lord's down. I've still got my runesmith.
you've won. You've done it.
He's genuinely won us this
We
battle.
won.
Come
We
on!
got- Yes.
Wow.
That is what being a hero is all about. That is what being
Oh
a
my
hero is
God.
all about. Oh my god.
Yes.
They stood against everything.
You should have lost that. So
We
hard.
really should have lost that. Woo!
I don't know how you won that.
Oh my god.
My god, those Dragonback
Alright.
Slayers of 133 kills. The Peak Gate Guard, 218 kills. My goodness.
I want to see what
Easy
that. I
peasy.
want to see what the what did the Cav get? Apollo. How many kills did your Cav get?
202 and the other one got 107.
Nice.
I'll take it. That was a
Yeah.
good battle. That was.
That
That's
just
fine.
shows you never give up. Never give up.
True
if you
words.
give up, then you've lost
To
before
be-
the battle's even started.
I'm gonna be honest here. Look, I'm gonna be honest. I made it so it looked like we were gonna lose, but I knew the whole time this is all planned. We were gonna win this one.
It was the cav. It was the cav unit. It was the
Yeah, like,
genuinely.
Cav unit. That Rune Lord as well. The amount of buffs he was popping.
Yeah.
Those abilities.
I,
Yeah.
I actually think keeping the cav back did really help that because it just
Because
came
they were
out.
I
fresh.
did it on
Sometimes
purpose.
you gotta have reserves.
Well, because they flanked round and came back round, and you hit them in the back. It was like fair play.
Thank you for
Yeah.
playing with us, Prometheus, and who else played with us? Can you remember?
I
played
think you
with them
rage
before.
quit, so.
Bleben, of
Bleben.
course, Bleben, my main man. Thank you for
Bleben
playing
indeed.
with us. Nice battle. We are already seeing another joiner. We've got what? Can you pronounce that name for me?
Daimyo.
Daimyo,
Mhm.
not Dynamo.
Daimyo Pingu. Pingu.
Pingu.
Can't say ping-
We've also
I'll
got
let myself
UT player. Now, Apollo, are you ready to find out what faction you're going to be playing next?
Oh yeah, I hope
you-
it's vampire count. See,
We're not.
actually,
we're
vampire
not. We're
count's
not
my
going to play
favorite.
the same faction twice. So you don't have to play vampire
Oh,
counts
okay.
anymore.
All right, cool.
All right, you ready?
You're hoping for Empire.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Hoping for Empire. Here we go.
Yeah, or Beastman.
You are going to be playing as the Wood Elves.
Oh, okay.
How do you
That's
feel
okay.
about
Hey,
that?
it's okay.
Wood Elves. I
It's like
Wood
the
Elves.
Empire, but they have pointy ears. It's it. It's the
Exactly.
only difference.
That's exactly
Nailed it.
Yeah, don't let any Warhammer buffs you say that. I am going to be playing as
Both.
all.
Both dwarves.
That's right on
well,
the
well,
line.
you
Chaos
dwarves
dwarves.
last
We've already
time.
played dwarves, so I'm playing chaos.
Dwarves.
The Chaos Dwarves. Yeah.
We're literally playing the factions we just played against.
I think I got flicked with glitter in the face.
Probably. So
Is
I'm
it on
going
my
to be playing
face?
chaos.
Have I actually got a bit on my
You're
face?
going to be on the Wood Elves. Interesting. All right.
I don't know.
So let's get that. Let's get those pro
Okay.
strats in. I think we've got a double Empire build coming up against us, unless somebody changes.
Yep,
Oh,
they have. They're Bretonia.
So we're coming up against the realms of man,
You are indeed.
and we've an interesting mix, chaos and Wood Elves. Perhaps we've tainted you. Perhaps you've come over to the side of chaos. So do you ever play much Wood Elves, Apollo?
Probably more than most factions.
Okay.
So I think I'll do a little bit better this time. Hopefully.
So
What do you mean? You already played an amazing game. Like, can it get
That's
better
true.
than
Oh yeah. That's true.
that?
I left that cap on purpose.
Yeah. You gotta make
The
it look like you're getting
mastermind.
better.
Just
Yeah, definitely.
yeah.
all right, so I've gone for Sigvald as my lord. He actually has an item that gives him replenishment.
That is a
Essentially
treat.
hit points. That is always a treat. He's only a little bit more expensive than a standard Chaos Lord. So on top of that, Bretonia are very good at taking out monstrous units.
They are.
They've got those Pegasus Knights who can just literally just destroy all your hard-earned plans. There's no point going for Kolek, I find, when I'm going up against
Interesting.
Bretonia. So that maybe that's not the kind of build that they're going for. Also, a Chaos Sorcerer of Fire I like to put on a Chaos Steed.
Yeah.
I like to take off all of his abilities apart from Fireball
Going for the little fireball spell, are you?
and Piercing Bolts of Burning.
Using some magic.
Indeed.
Going in.
Now, as we've seen, if you destroy a Lord, you can destroy an entire army. So this is
did
going to
see
be
that.
like my sniper unit. It's going to go in after the Lord. Prometheus says, "Wow, that was the closest game ever." I'm inclined to agree.
It was a good turnaround.
Yeah,
that
that
was
was
an
a good
incredible battle. It's an incredible
Heavy
battle.
losses. You both had like 6 people left, but apart from that, it's
So
fine.
I guess apart from greatswords, we're not expecting a whole lot of armor, so we don't need to go crazy
No.
armor piercing. I am going to have a few great weapons in the center, and then build a few chaos warriors around that. So that's giving me like a solid army to start with. Bretonia obviously very cavalry
They've got both got strong cav. Both got potential for strong cav. So
I think I might bring a hell cannon.
don't tell anyone.
We also need to change a map. Have you got any map preferences, Apollo? What's your favorite map?
I don't really have a favorite, so I'm good with anything really.
All right, I'm going to pick a
We
random
could
player
fight. Okay, there you go.
one. Here we go. Here we
Do one
go.
of the MP ones.
Ready? That one. Alpine Ridge. There we go. Oh, I hate Alpine
Oh,
Ridge.
there we. Oh.
Hey,
Oh no,
Alpine
you can't
Ridge.
do the roulette and then change it.
Look, I never said it was absolute that we were gonna. You've stopped working. That's good. What have you done, Tom?
I haven't done anything.
Our spectators just dropped out of the game.
It's Dogbert.
It is Dogman's fault. It is usually Dogman's fault. So I've still got a little bit of money to play around with. Chosen are always very good. Perhaps we'll go for some. Yeah, we're going to go some Chosen with halberds as our sort of like flank unit. You back in?
Bear with.
Bear with. Let me just check that nobody else is spectating. No, you're alright. And then I've got, what, 300? Maybe I should just upgrade these warriors. So what kind of build are you going for at the moment, Apollo?
Okay, so with the elves, I feel like their biggest weakness or their greatest weakness is not being able to hold the front line.
Yep.
So I'm gonna go with a cheaper infantry, but they've got the support of the Treekin, and I also have a spell slinger of life, so I can
Nice.
kind of re-heal the front line, and then hopefully with my archers and my cav, I can clean up the back lines. But
Awesome.
that's what I'm
I
going for.
think.
Mini Cliff asked what the game was. It's 2v2 CA, and then the password is CA. So if
It
you want to
is.
get ready for the next game,
Lowercase, no capitals, just CA.
Mhm.
Yeah, get ready for the next game. Get ready to play. We are looking like we're ready to go. You ready, Apollo?
Just need a couple more seconds. I should be ready.
1, 2, there we go, done.
There's always that one
Ready?
guy. isn't
No.
there? All right.
Today it's me.
All right, I'm ready to roll.
There we go.
All right, let's
Let's do this.
Quick cough, as is customary.
Yep. Pre-battle custom.
So do we? Let's treat this as a separate score because this is technically we've drafted in mercenary
yeah, but
help.
yeah, it's still a CA battle.
That's true. But
Yeah.
I think let's for this stream we're just gonna focus on our scores. So it's 1-0 to Apollo and myself at the moment. Are you gonna be jumping in for some battles at some point?
If you want to.
If you want.
If you want to see some skills with a Z,
Skills of a Z.
then yeah.
Have you got any regular skills?
No.
Oh, good. All right, so we are on. I think it's called Blue River Crossing or something like that. I did read the title of the map and then completely forgot it afterwards.
You changed the map.
Should we have
so.
a little chat? A little look at the chat, rather, not a little chat. That was literally your enemy combo last time. It was, yeah, but you know, the wheel works in mysterious ways,
It does.
and sometimes you've just got to go with
It knew.
with what they choose. Game name and
Fate.
password, I've already said. Ooh, lovely view there.
Thanks.
You can tell he's on the content team. He's picked a beautiful vista.
Let's
Any news today? No, we did have a news section planned, but we had to have some last minute changes, so that's going to come up in a different week. So we're just doing a little community feature with one of our favourite community content editors, creators, not editors. That's me.
Oh,
Close.
You guys make me blush.
Are you having fun, Apollo? You enjoy being on the stream?
No, that first
No.
battle, I don't think it gets any better than that.
That
Well,
battle was
no,
incredible.
Yeah,
I feel like we should put that up on our
Yeah.
YouTube channel.
yeah.
Do
for
you?
Sure,
Yeah.
that was awesome.
Maybe we should get in touch with Darren. So,
By the way, since you
What's to
pointed
say?
out that I always go, I can't help but pick up on when I do it now.
It's-
It's really annoying.
it happens a lot,
It does.
especially on the stream. If anyone's noticed Tom go every time there's a decision to be made. Make middle land
You know
great again.
what's, you know what's
Does it
really
just-
frustrating
What?
when you're recording, and then you think about every time you inhale,
Yep.
like every time you breathe, you're just so paranoid.
Yeah.
You're too loud and you're doing it too often that it just ruins your commentary.
It
You just
does.
end up suffocating yourself.
Yeah,
Never
I
breathe.
just try to hold it in.
Just like, just don't
breathing
breathe.
too
Just
much.
don't breathe, and it
Yeah.
can't go wrong. So this is Mads Cold first live stream ever. Welcome,
Wow.
Mads Cold. Glad to have you. So let's have a little look at what this build you've gone for. You've got a few ranged units. So you said
Yeah.
before you don't like vampire counts because you like to take range. Is that right?
I just like more balanced builds, and I feel like vampire counts you have to rush every time.
Fair,
No.
fair. So are we looking to be a bit more defensive this time? Obviously, I've got some siege equipment. So
Well,
we're gonna-
since you are chaos, I think maybe we should be like I think what we should do. I'm gonna draw it out on the screen.
Okay.
We should go here. If you look, can you see that?
Oh, I can see your red arrow. Yeah.
That's weird. It only part. Okay, so like right here, if we both here,
Yeah.
right, and then we just boom. Hopefully they're gonna be like evenly spread. on that side.
Now, remember, I have gone for a hell cannon, so if they're coming towards
that's
us,
true.
if they're coming towards us,
That's
we can do
true.
a lot of damage before they get there. We can also hopefully
That is
target
true.
that lord. So maybe we should form around this hill here. Use this
Okay.
as sort of a
Yeah, and-
defensive position.
And
I mean, you
since
can
I
even
have,
hide your cav in the woods if you wanted to.
they're both Empire though, right?
I think the
Empire
other
and
one's Bretonia.
Oh, okay. Well, they're still gonna have like pretty good artillery though. So,
Do you
so
know
if
what?
you think your hell cannon,
What are you thinking?
I'm wondering, what's the range on a hell cannon is 420.
Nice.
No references there whatsoever. And that's almost right in their deployment zone, even when I'm stood on the hill. So I reckon we might just outrange them if they bring trebuchets. But if they bring an Empire cannon, then I think that's the longest range you have in the game. You've done it again there, Tom. I don't know if you just noticed. But,
What?
did a little.
I did notice. I always notice.
So I've got my chosen with halberds on the flanks here, just to deal with any cav. And then I've also got just some standard Chaos Warriors. So actually, I'm gonna keep those. Sorry,
do you see this right here
what am I looking at?
in the forest? See my deployment?
Oh,
Of-
nice.
Yeah. So if we can kind of, you know, and then I'll be like,
Oh, I see ya.
boom.
Just a little cheeky,
Yeah.
little cheeky.
We'll
So-
see if that works.
I'm keeping my halberds back as like as reinforcements for when the cavalry inevitably try and get around us, because we are keeping a defensible position. So so let's get Sigvald right in the middle. And then we've got a sorcerer next to there, and then we'll keep one of the halberds next to the great cannon, and then one just on the right hand flank. Actually, on the left hand flank because we haven't got your cav on there. All right, okay. I'm feeling good about this. I feel like we've complemented each other. Let's have a little look at the unit count. They slightly outnumber us.
Right.
Which I guess if I mean, Bretonia are very cheap, so they must have gone for a more specific build. Although you've obviously gone for quite high numbers, so who knows what they're going to bring?
Only one way to find out.
Only one way to find out, and that's hit that start battle button.
It's
Are you
fine.
ready?
Let's
Apollo?
do it, boys.
Let's do this.
I am ready. More ready than I've ever been.
Really? God.
Yes.
Can you?
So if we don't win
really-
this one, I'm blaming you.
Blaming me? After my
I'm
Rune
blaming
Lord
you.
single-handedly won that battle? No, I'm joking. All right. Here we go. They haven't gone for any artillery, from what I can see. No, never mind.
No, they
They've
have
got the
one. They have
Sunmaker.
one.
They've got the Sunmaker.
Oh, wow.
Sunmaker is very high damage, not very high range as far
Can
as
you
I'm
see
aware.
their entire
Okay, it's-
army?
I can see their entire army.
Okay, cool.
They've
We'll
got
talk about it then. I
flying
don't want to give
units
away
too,
their
so-
their surprise.
They've also got some blessed field trebuchets. Interesting. Once again, though, not a crazy amount of range. I mean, they are long range. Hold on, let me find them
Gone
because
for Alberic.
they've gone for Alberic. Interesting. He's quite cheap though, isn't he? So blessed field trebuchet has a range of 440. So they do actually outrange us a bit with their siege weaponry.
Yeah.
We do have the high ground though, so maybe we should just stay where we are. Is it worth just
Star Wars
rotating a
taught
bit?
me anything.
Exactly.
Yeah, I think so.
They've got
I
the
think they're a
Green
little
Knight,
bit
so-
afraid of the forest. Oh, the Green Knight, he's ridiculous.
He's the best
Yeah,
unit.
He
So
is.
good.
He is incredibly powerful.
Yeah.
The best thing with the Green Knight is to literally just ignore him. Until you've taken out everything else, there's no point targeting him. Obviously, be wary that he's going to take out a lot of your units.
They've
But
gone for Boris. Boris Toddbringer's
Boris
getting involved.
Toddbringer, interesting.
Oh, there it goes. There it goes.
Here comes the Hell Cannon.
Is that kind of firing?
He's actually firing on their archers, I believe. I might have to target something a bit different because I don't think
As in
that's the
bowmen.
best thing to be firing at. Maybe even Albrecht, you know. Let's just rotate these guys. Now, this Chaos Sorcerer,
Got that ground.
the range on this fireball is pretty high. I'm wondering how close we have to be to start firing at him. Do they have a lord that's on the ground? Boris is on the ground. Maybe I should start targeting him. Thing about fireball is very difficult to avoid a fireball when you're on the ground.
Look at that damage.
When you're on when you're like flying on a flying mount, it's actually pretty easy to avoid.
Hitting the silver bullets is a good shout, though.
I think we can almost just go after that those
Oh,
Hellstorm. That was a
straight
big
hit on
hit
Albrecht.
on Albrecht there, and he's actually coming towards us.
That was an impressive direct hit.
Do you know what? I
Alright.
reckon it's time the sorcerer had a shot at him. He needs to get a little bit
Alright,
closer.
here comes Pegasus.
That's another
Nice.
massive
straight
hit. We are going to take a lot of damage from these Hellstorm rockets.
Love the sound of them. The sound of them's just so good.
They're awesome. They're one of my favourite units in the whole game.
I mean,
Hey.
you guys are taking
that
heavy damage.
fireball hit them pretty hard as well. I tell you what, if he needs to be careful because Albrecht's almost on half health.
What is he hit? Are you getting direct hits?
I hit him with the fireball. I hit him with 2 hell cannons, I think.
Your Glade Guard are routing already. They
That's
are not
good. That's
enjoying.
good.
Well, they're wavering. They are not enjoying this battering.
All right,
they're getting.
I'm not entirely sure that this hill is going to be that defensive if we keep just standing here. So
Yeah,
let's
we've got to.
let's start moving
Here
around
comes.
now. My
Cav.
goodness, they have been torn apart by those Hellstorms.
I'm gonna focus my spears on the Cav.
This is a cool shot.
Bang. All right, that's probably not the best thing to target actually. Let's go after Albrecht again.
Where's the hell cannons?
Does
fire?
Albrecht have regen? I don't know if he does. Courage. Ready.
Getting hit by everything
Doesn't
here.
look like he does.
This looks awesome, by the way, guys.
It's
You're making
right.
some great footage.
Look, I mean, even if we lose, we've made a cool looking battle, and that's all that matters, really, isn't it?
Alright, look at their artillery.
Yeah.
You see that?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. They have left it completely undefended.
Yep.
To be honest, that
Albrecht's taken a lot
was
of
their
damage.
only.
Oh,
They've
have you-
spent a lot of money on that, you know. If you take that out,
Yeah.
you've taken out pretty much
Yeah.
half their army cost. You've got the Green
And
Knight coming at you
I've
from
got-
behind.
They're
I
turning.
got his Cav surrounded.
Bang! That's another Hell Cannon hit on Albrecht.
Hellstorm, they're taking damage. You've done it though. You've hit them.
Ooh.
You've left the trebuchet though. They
Yeah,
need
I
to get
know.
silver
I won't-
bullets involved. So this is quite artillery based. You know, there's a lot of damage that's happened. Albrecht is heavily damaged. Have you got any range? You can
Here he
use?
comes.
Oh, he's coming in.
Albrecht's coming in. That means that not only can I get Sigvald after him, but that fireball's going to be a lot easier to hit him. It's going to go right in the back of our men, though, which is a bit of a problem.
Are you firing it into them?
Do you know what? I reckon I might. If we can take him out,
You're obstructed.
thing is
so-
with Bretonia,
Uh,
they have got very poor morale. If you can take out their leader,
They do. If you kill Albrecht, things are going right for you.
bang! That's a huge hit on their regiment renown there as well. Let's get these chosen with halberds in.
Well, Boris is just enjoying watching.
Got a big bombardment I can put on them
He
as
needs
well.
to get him involved. Pingu, get him involved.
oh,
Albrecht's almost dead. Albrecht's about to rout. He's wavering. You're doing some good damage on him. But they're Pegasus Knights. Can you defend your Hell Cannon?
I've got my archers on them.
But they've just landed some Pegasus Knights, so the
The Hell Cannon's
damage is
Hell Cannon's
slow.
becoming slightly less useful now because obviously we've gone into proper combat. Albrecht is down.
Is he dead?
I
He's
repeat,
dead.
Oh,
Albrecht
nice.
is down.
Yes.
Boris is on next target. I've got a big old fireball with his name on it.
Bretonia look gone. Almost all wavering. Bretonia are pretty much gone.
This is already in our favour.
This is looking good, guys. I think the
Yeah.
hit you hit Albrecht really well.
Sigvald has come after him now. I've got Foe Seeker on. I'm going to be charging after him. That fireball smacked him for 2. Look at that.
Sigvald's gone for a
The
one-on-one.
Green
with
Knight
Boris.
is surrounded.
The Green Knight will take forever to die. We've got a little one-on-one battle here.
Now I'm going to have to get these guys back on their Hell Cannon because they've actually been left alone after that archer fire. We're not entirely winning this this melee battle over here on the right-hand flank. We might
Boris
need
is
to
running
send a few
away.
people after. Boris is still pretty much at full health, though, is the issue. I mean, Sigval can go straight after those archers if he really wants to.
So you guys feeling
There we
quietly
go.
confident?
I'm feeling quietly confident. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to say anything stupid, especially after the crazy comeback victory we managed last time. I'm just going to pop a few bombardment spells on this line that's coming against me here.
These
It's gonna
great
be a
swords are doing
nice
well
little
against
spell
you.
on this swordsman. Bang. That's a huge amount of damage. They have routed already after that one drop. That means that this this little line here can come over.
These Chaos Warriors, yeah, you're going through the middle. You need to be a bit wary of what's going on around you. but
Sigval
they're doing okay.
still on entirely full health. He can go after those silver
Boris,
bullets
is
now.
that Boris almost dead? No, it's not. Where's Boris gone?
He's kind of on the back lines, or his gunners.
Yeah, Boris is coming after Sigval now. I think Sigval will win that battle. He is a duelist.
Oh, here he is.
He's already done a bit of damage to him.
Yeah, you need to be careful of those silver bullets. They're the
He's
they're
going
the
to turn
ones
up
that are
his
gonna cause
melee
issues.
defense now with a little standing ground.
They've got some
Chaos
fire.
Warriors have already won this battle, which means they can come over and help with that battle against Todbringer.
Those swordsmen are gone. Yeah,
This is already looking in our favour, I have to say.
think you've probably done this.
All
Yeah,
right.
they're done. They've collapsed.
Look at that.
That was a good win, guys. That was quite straightforward.
That was decisive. Yeah.
Yeah,
Fantastic.
that was a.
It's been a
really
great start,
good
Apollo.
victory.
We've been a fantastic team so far.
Yeah.
Well done. Well done.
Hey,
Yeah, I'm worried to
all I
take
do
over
is
now
win.
because then I feel like if we,
No,
if we
we're
we have-
literally everyone on the green right now. This is always the last bit of the battle.
is he still about?
Because he doesn't
Jeez.
rout.
He
He'll
doesn't
just
rout.
stand there forever. He's almost dead.
He is almost dead. Actually,
Yeah.
to
I have
be
to
fair.
say, those Wildwood Rangers have done a good job.
I remember
just
me and
completely
James-
taking him out of the fight as well.
Me and James once fought against
Yeah.
him at night, and I think he lasted for like 10 minutes. It was just watching him slowly die.
That's a fair victory. Thank you very much for playing.
Thing is, I feel like now if we swap, right, luck of the draw will happen that two like really good players will come in.
Tell you what,
it'll
right?
throw
It's currently 2-0. Let's try and get it to 3-0 before we swap over, and then you've got a nice cushion.
Well, there's no, yeah, we won't be able to. I won't. be able
Bear
to
in mind,
lose.
this is
We're
only
fine.
half the team that's swapping, right?
True.
Apollo's
yeah,
been
like
fundamental.
Those
you've pretty
tactics with
much
the old.
been in my backpack. Like I've been carrying you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean,
Well, I think we had clear tactics there, right? I was taking out the lords. That was my entire tactic.
I think the Hell Cannon was.
Hellcannon was
Did
huge.
some
He just
big things.
refused to move Alberic. Alberic was standing there for what, like, he must have been about 5 minutes. He took 2 or 3 Hellcannon shots, 2 fireballs.
Oh, Apollo's dropped out of the game.
okay. Yeah. I think my game crashed, so
Lovely.
got
God,
cut
who
a
made
loading
this game?
screen. Yeah.
Guy, can I get some water, please? Thank you very much. Thank you. I've got a little tickle on the back of my throat. I'm just going to take out the other slot and wait for you to get in. So, whilst you're rebooting your game, let's find out who you're going to be playing in the next match.
All right.
So you've already played as the Wood Elves, you've already played as the Vampire Counts, still haven't had your Beloved Empire. So here we go. Look at this. This is a mess. This is dripped all over the place.
I blame Laurie. Laurie, if you're still watching,
No.
I blame you.
There's a rumour going
She
around.
should have just used red.
Should have just used red.
Be
Then
blood.
it would have actually been a bit more thematic, to
But
be honest.
We can't because
Yeah.
it's not. It's got to be
It's a
child
family
yeah,
stream. It's a
family
family
friendly.
stream.
Yeah, so we can't have blood going down.
So, there's a rumour going around that we are actually getting a real wheel. I
haven't
love
heard this rumour.
the Wheel of Factions, and I think if we do get a real wheel, we should put this background on it. Like,
Sure.
we should just put the actual wheel here and then just keep the rest, because it looks amazing. So, Apollo, what do you think? What's he
All right,
bet?
here
What
we
do you
go.
think we're going to land on?
It's gonna be Empire. I know.
It's going to
it.
be Empire? Alright, here we go.
Yep.
Best spin 2017 is Bretonia you're going to be playing at. Not that far off.
All right.
Not that far
No,
off.
it's not too bad. No,
What was that spin?
No, I'll take it.
That wasn't great. Do you want to spin for me?
No.
All right. Here we go. I am going to be playing as the Beastman. Now,
Oh.
You don't like the Beast.
I don't like the Beastmen because
I quite like the Beast fan.
the only time I ever play
Yeah.
Beastmen is when I'm forced to play them on stream. Because I like the Beastmen. I think they're cool. They've got some good units, especially the Gorbals, the Minotaurs. I just don't have any idea how to use them. Do you play a lot of Beastmen, Apollo?
Yeah, actually, I do. I tend to be a bit more like rushy with them because
Yeah.
of the gore bowls.
Yeah,
You
definitely.
know?
So what would you suggest
by the
I
way,
take?
I'm ready, by the way.
Are you ready? All right, I'm opening
you
that
join
slot
back.
up again.
Yeah. All right.
So we have got Warman playing Dwarfs and Minicliff playing Empire.
Minicliff 13.
Minicliff 13.
There's been 12 more
Not
Minicliffs
the
before.
original Minicliff, but his 13th
Counterpart.
13th. Well, 12th counterpart technically because -1. So Apollo is playing as Bretonia. I'll be playing as the Beastmen. That is a strange mix-up of factions because they literally hate each other. So
They're coming together.
Yes.
they're coming together. It's like a live aid
Join
concert or
forces.
something, you know.
It is,
Like,
yeah.
We're coming together to kill the Dwarves and Empire.
I heard that's what inspired Live Aid was the Dwarves and the Empire. coming
Really?
Together, yeah.
Interesting.
That's what I heard.
Dwarves and Empire is a very classic combination. Like dwarves and men,
Yeah.
old allies. What is that face for?
That was like creeping you out.
So
Putting you
let's
off.
have a little look at the chat. Hey Apollo says Lucimo.
Yeah, there was a big fan of you
Hello.
in here earlier, Apollo. Someone was like, they didn't know you stream.
There you go.
Really?
Would you like to give some details about your personal streams? You can give this like a platform to talk about all your
Yeah.
personal stuff.
Yeah, so I stream mostly Monday through Friday around this time. So
Yeah.
if you guys want to see some campaigns, that's about it. So
What's your Twitch channel?
oh, it's just my name. Twitch /
My name. Twitch /
My name.
Yeah.
Yeah, my name. Literally my name.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. That's what I assumed.
What else would it be? It'd be ridiculous
Yeah.
if it was anything else.
Minicliff is in
Exactly.
chat. So be careful what you
So
say.
I'm thinking. Oh, okay. Wow. Then I should hold my tongue then.
Do what? No, just say the exact opposite.
Right, Apollo, you're going to have to help me with
You want a couple of
with
Gorbles
this
in
build.
here.
We want a couple of Gorbles.
Definitely.
They're pretty swag. What kind of
Yeah.
abilities should we put on those guys?
You might want the leadership one.
Yeah.
Because I mean, not
Yeah,
great
leadership's
leadership.
not. Yeah, so we'll keep the leadership ability on both.
Yeah, I think
rid
you
of
can
everything
get rid of
else.
the rest of it. Yeah,
So that's already quite expensive. So
they
you've
are
got 3 hero
expensive, but
units
they're
there.
incredibly useful.
Now, basic war herds are okay. They're armored and armor piercing. We're gonna need a lot of armor piercing against dwarves.
You are,
A
and
little bit against the Empire as well.
well, they're probably going to go with quite a few great swords. You'd
Yeah.
assume.
So have we got any other? No, that's literally our only standard infantry that has armor piercing. As far as monsters go, the Minotaurs have the armor piercing as well.
Minotaurs are very good. I enjoy those quite a lot.
So
Also the harpies.
Harpy's pretty good as well.
Harpies good. They're the equivalent of bats. Love the
Yeah.
harpies.
More expensive than bats.
They
though.
are. Yeah. I just
just
love
love
bats.
bats.
It's, so good. It's 'cause
I-
it's so useful.
I'd love to watch you bring an entire army of bats. And
No,
see what
because that's not
happens.
useful. The bats are just good for like bogging a unit down briefly. They're so cheap and they're so quick.
I'd have
you
to
just-
say, when I saw those 2 units of bats like annihilate a goblin shaman,
Yeah.
like or big boss rather, that was like
Were you impressed when I did that?
that was impressive.
Exactly.
Because
The bats.
they are a pain.
That all I use them for, like as vampire counts, the reason they're so good because like you just need to, as vampire counts. The way I play them is just as quick as you can get up to their front line and just get involved with combat.
Yeah.
You've got no range, just get in. And with the bats, you just bog down any of their range anyway. So then you're just fight. You've got such an upper hand. They're
So
the best bats.
all right, thanks for that. This was a sponsored
Think we-
advert by bats.
Always.
Yeah. I think you like
Right.
bats a little too much.
No.
Yeah, maybe a little bit.
Never.
Never.
No.
All right. Okay.
All right.
What do we think about that?
All right.
I think you've
let
got
me
you've got a balanced army there.
I don't know about balanced. I'm going rush. I'm going rush here. I'm building a rush build here, Apollo.
Yeah. You got
Okay,
72
well-
72 gold left though.
That's true. Let's level these
That's-
guys up if we can.
Harpies.
Yeah, leveled up Harveys. That's what we want.
Boom.
Bang. Done. Right, I'm ready, Apollo. Talk me through your build.
Okay, so basically, I think the way we're gonna beat them. I don't want to say it because he's in the chat, so I feel I can't. But
How about this? Let's ready up now. Are you ready to go?
I need a couple more seconds.
Okay,
Hold on.
so we'll get readied up
Yeah.
and then we'll talk because then they can't make any changes.
Very true.
Okay, yeah, that sounds good.
Revolver asks, will
Alright,
CA answer any questions about Warhammer Total War 2 during this stream? if you can throw a question at us. If it's appropriate for us to answer, we will.
We know the answer.
But
we'll
you have to
answer
be
it.
aware that marketing campaigns mean that not everything is available to talk about. Obviously, we don't always have the information. A lot of stuff is still being built. We don't know how it's going to come out in the long term. So,
But if we know if it's a common answer that's already out there and we can tell you the answer, then we will.
yeah,
Obviously.
absolutely. Where did that water go?
Oh, I've got
You've
it.
stolen it. Don't you dare. You even like drink with your.
No, well, that was a joke, so I didn't actually drink it.
Oh, sweet water. All right, let's do this.
All right.
So, talk me through your build, Apollo. What are we going for?
Okay, so since they're the dwarves and Empire, I think they're going to be a bit more defensive here. I think they're going to probably bring a lot of artillery and kind of camp it. So I think the way to beat them is with cav. If we can out micro them, get some good cav charges, take out the artillery.
I've accidentally done the same map.
I was going to say something like just then. I was like,
That's
oh,
fine.
we've done
We
something.
won on this map, so why would we not want to play on it?
True.
And we smashed this map. We tore them to pieces, so we should
You
keep
did
it.
do very well.
We're also going against the Empire again, so hopefully our tactics work the same way. I think it was the fact that we were going up against Bretonia, that leadership's poor, and once you take out a general, they have got nothing. Like,
He was very heavily exposed.
Yeah.
He should have.
little tip for anyone watching: if you've got a flying lord, just move them around.
Yeah.
And it makes it so much harder to target.
land as late as possible.
Those
unless you're really,
fireballs do not work unless you're stationary. If you've got them on a flying mount.
Yeah.
Ropey Pilot 99 says, "What is the name of the game and the password?" We are on CA 2v2. Password lowercase ca.
Nailed it.
Bang. Thank you very much for watching. Let's have a little look at what else everyone else is saying. Unit description says what units are. Yeah, I mean you can have a little look at what kind of units we're picking, but you can't see exactly what build we're going for. I think.
Yeah, that's the main. It's just to make it a bit.
Yeah, just to keep the mystery, you know, and it gives you a little bit more to talk about when you're watching as well.
Sure.
Because you can talk through our builds, talk through what we're planning. So, speak of the devil, we've loaded in. So Apollo, let's have a little look at what you've built here.
Yes, with the
Okay.
harpies.
Questing Knights, excellent. Grail Knights, very good. A few more Grail Knights.
It's a small army.
Some Mounted Yeomen, interesting. Are they the Oh no, they're standard, right? They're not ranged cav.
No, they're standard, yeah.
Also got some Pegasus Knights. We've got a Lord on Flying Cav. So let me talk you through what I've got. I've got Morgo the Shadowgrave here. He has obviously got regen, which makes him very hard to take down. I've also made it so that he can spawn some Chaos Spawn at will. I think that's going to be handy because they're not going to be expecting it. It's going to come from behind their damage dealers. They can take out some of those weaker units, maybe the Swordsman. I've got a lot of armor-piercing, fast-moving units because we've got a lot of Razor Gores. We've got a Razor Gore Chariot.
They're gonna be good against the old slow dwarves.
Exactly, yeah.
You're gonna do some good damage there.
Also got some Harpies, maybe just to snipe out their siege weaponry if they do bring any. Hopefully, it's not as protected as they.
Are you guys going for a combined army this time?
It looks
look
like
like
it.
you're
I mean,
building as a
I just
combined
sort of,
army. Yeah.
shoved my Ungors and Beastgors over the sides, but I think from what Apollo's built here, it looks like a pretty strong line. To be fair, so I've got my Gorballs obviously right in the middle, very strong. They're going to be. I mean, look, how do you use a Gorbal? Are you targeting their high value units, or are you going after their lords?
They
I usually.
go on.
Oh, go ahead.
You go.
When I use them, I just usually go for like just a good high valued units because I feel like they do a lot of like splash damage. And,
Yeah, because they just roll, don't they? Just
Yeah.
endlessly roll.
yeah, they're crazy.
I suppose you put them on their weaker units, they're going to start routing. It's going to have an effect on their leadership across the front line.
Yeah.
I agree with that. Get in, cause some damage to those high value units.
sure
So
it's
you want to be
just
hitting the swordsman of
situational.
the.
Let's pop these guys in lock formation, and then we'll have these on number 3. So I'm ready. Are you, Apollo?
I'm not feeling good about this one, but I'm ready.
You're not feeling as good. Yeah, I mean, do you play a lot of Britannia?
I do not, and I feel like you have to micro pretty hardcore with them because they're cav focused. So
Yeah.
we'll see what happens. My micro is not the strongest.
All right, well, let's see how we do. We're just waiting on one person ready up. We've got a lot of cav out there on the right-hand side flank. Hopefully that's going to come to our advantage.
Yeah, you guys are going for the little hidden flanks here.
I mean, sometimes you
Got
just
a lot of
gotta
time
go
for
it,
that.
you know?
Got a lot of time for that.
You know, James isn't an advocate of that. And to be fair, I see where he's coming from, because if you're going against someone with a lot of cav themselves, you need that counter cavalry on your flank.
Also, you're lining up assuming that they're going to be in the right place for you to flank them. You have no idea where they are.
They've
so.
gone for a very wide line. They have gone for siege weaponry, so they've got some cannons here.
This is an odd line from the dwarves.
This is almost Napoleon-esque, the way they've
got
got those.
Yeah.
I mean, we can pretty much go straight in the back of those guys.
You say. So they've got Ironbreakers, got some Longbeards defending that front line.
I think we need to move up our
They've
cav.
got a lot of range though, which is an interesting move to make.
Right.
They have got some cannons.
They're obviously just going to sit back, so we're going to have to be quite quick getting there.
Yeah. They've got some artillery, so you guys, you didn't bring any, did you?
Now, hear me out. Is it worth just walking through the forest for the start?
I think so. Doesn't it give you protection?
Yeah.
Against
So obviously they're going to hit the trees, and we're also going to not be entirely visible. So that's going to nerf their cavalry a little bit. It's going to give them a few things to think about. I'm just going to move these harpies around.
Now they are very heavy. They've got a lot of ranged units here, so you guys are going to have to.
So
Once
you see this? Sorry, not to interrupt. You see this flank right here?
Which one? Yep.
Okay, so let's just hold them back for as long as possible.
Yeah.
And then, boom. Right in the kisser.
Do you know what? I don't think my guys are actually hidden. I don't think they can hide.
So with these harpies, what's your plan with the harpies? You've got a good unit here to be able to target this artillery.
See, the thing
stop
is
them
now,
hitting you
these
harpies
harpies are interference, right? Now they're already dropping some debuffs on them. They've popped a net of Amtiok. They're going to try and do some damage to them. They've got those handgunners there that have just turned around.
You could lose these pretty early on. If you lose these,
it's a clever use of the spell. It's clever use of the spell.
Very.
I've been locked. When you do go for those ranged heavy army builds, you have to bring that spell in.
Yeah, you do. But I feel like he's used it too early. He should have waited till you were closer so he could get more hits on you. But you're taking heavy damage.
Yeah,
those
I'm gonna have to run
falling
away.
hard.
Gonna have to run away. They've taken a lot of morale damage as well, which is painful. So I'm just out of their range now, I think. Yep.
I mean, they've got a very wide line. Very wide. They've got Karl Franz. Loving life. Now,
just a heads up, the dwarves sent units in the forest.
So we just can't see those guys yet.
Here.
I mean, to be honest, unless they're slayers, I don't think we have a lot to worry about. We've got a lot of armor piercing.
Oh.
Here we go.
There they are.
They're miners. Miners and a Fane. If we can take that Fane out straight away... If we take that Fane out straight away, they're taking a big penalty to the money they've spent.
Yeah.
flanking in here, yeah.
I'm gonna go for him.
Oh, Thane's taking a hit.
Now, their lord is actually coming after my harpies. That's Karl Franz.
Yeah, Karl.
I'll probably deal with them.
That's a bold
Is it
move.
worth pushing my harpies onto him?
You can come back to me and I can send him the Pegasus Knights.
I don't think so. I think get him chasing your units, but keep him away from his main units. Are you guys going to go in for a
Yeah, that's true.
try and hit them now? Because they're currently all kind of spread around.
Got more dwarves.
As good a chance as
Some
you've got.
Ironbreakers there. Now this Fane has already taken a lot of morale damage. He's on about half. We just keep destroying him. I mean, I'm not sure. I think that's a good tactic because they're they're risking their hero units here, and the hero units are going to be massive because not only does it keep the morale up, it gives you someone who's going to be able to sit there and take damage for a long time, especially with the dwarves. Their hero units are very important to the way they work.
Did you kill all the miners, by the way?
Yeah, miners.
They're breaking.
Nice.
You've got the Grail Knights there just sitting there. You can probably pop them in as well.
So there's some iron breakers.
So they're slowly moving all
They
of
are.
their men into the forest here now.
Well, they're moving half of them. They've still got these cannons though, which are oddly just still facing the middle. Like they haven't turned them around either way yet.
So
Preparing for any sort of attack.
Carlfran has actually run back. I'm moving out into this centerfold bit here. I'm going to try and move over to this other bit of greenery on the side, just on their left flank. Now that Thane has taken a lot of morale damage. He's starting to take some proper damage as well. Obviously they've got those Thunderous shooting down on you. They're going to do a lot of damage, so you need to be careful of those guys.
Yeah.
Thane is just kind of...
You've got those questing knights just sitting at the back. They do a lot of armor-piercing damage, so make sure you bring those guys in.
Okay.
Your chariots are doing some good to the Thane. I mean, he's going to be a slow kill though. He's going to...
I think it's worth us making a push on this flank of our melee units now.
These dwarves are coming into the forest as well, so...
Now that the dwarves are pushing away from his Empire ally,
Great
it's
hit
time
on those
to target them,
Thunderous
I
there.
reckon.
Thank you. Thank
Great
you.
hit. Your Kinton, there was no news today. Coming for a Ground Knight's hit here.
Now they've gone for the anti. Obviously, they're trying to give us as much range damage as physically possible whilst they still can. I'm going to be targeting that light wizard with my harpies.
Good shout. That's a good shout. That's a good shout.
Now
Carl
Carl Franz has
Franz,
come in
yeah.
to do a bit of distraction here. He's obviously not going to be a very easy target for harpies to take on. But if we can just target that light wizard, just lock him down, we might be able to get a kill on him.
Are you going to try and use the... So the cannons are So you got... I'd advise you to kind of get in now. This is your chance.
Problem is they've popped that anti-hook spell again.
But I mean, you've got like 10 units, both of you, sitting in this forest over here. Like,
Yeah.
push these guys in now because they're all focused on different directions. It's going to take them a bit of time. This is your best chance with taking least damage. This is going to take them a bit of time to turn and hit. But you've made it through. You're going to get. You're going to hit their front line. Get this Hellblaster volley gun out. Try and take some. Gorbel's almost dead though. It's unfortunate.
Now that Thane is completely routed on the right-hand flank. I might have to start bringing these guys out, start using them on the other flank because it's looking a little bit one-sided on this side.
You made contact with the Hellblaster volley gun though, so.
Now Morga is going to be popping down one of these just to keep morale good. He's also going to be doing one of these.
Oh no.
Ungrim is standing, doing nothing. What a treat for them. What's going on the other side in the forest?
He is struggling to spawn these guys. Oh,
Oh,
oh. Why would it not spawn? You see this? I cannot spawn my chaos spawn anywhere.
your
Bugging out a little bit.
your chariots are taking a bit of damage in that forest.
Yeah, I'm trying to bring them out. Problem is they're getting stuck on these long bits here.
The dwarves have done okay against you here.
Yeah, I mean we've taken out a couple of their units. That Thane was obviously a big bit of damage to their aspirations because they're missing a hero unit, and those hero units are so important to that long fight at the end. Morga's got the regen, obviously. No, I can't for some reason just can't drop this spell. I really don't know what's going on with it. Oh, every now and again I'll see the target pop up, but it just doesn't seem to want to do it.
Oh no.
What's
right?
happened?
My hero's wavering.
Oh,
Or my general. Oh, we got Empire Cap linking around.
A lot of my Gorballs got stuck there, and it did not do them any good. I've got these chariots and Gorballs just coming in from the other side now.
They had some Rights Guard hiding in the forest, which have now hit you. That's going to do some heavy damage. This is a tough one, guys. Need to get these foot squires involved, Apollo.
Can I use this spell? I don't know what's going on. I cannot use this spell.
Carl Franz has taken quite a lot of damage though. He's probably on about half health. Have the dwarves won the battle in the forest? Have you given up on it?
I think I'm just more concerned about
Your hurt
getting in some support to my main unit. I've got Yeah,
Because
I've
in
got
that
another
corner, your herd have routed and
Yeah.
they're standing.
rallied rubber.
Well, they're back. Yeah,
Yeah, so they're going to come back
rallied,
after this. Iron Breaker's here.
This Carl is coming in.
Not Carl.
Now I'm targeting that Light Wizard again.
It's a good hit on those handgunners. But Carl Franz is getting involved trying to protect them. It's probably a good call.
Now I think we need to target Carl here. He's looking weak.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
take him down, it's going to change the battle. But I mean, there's still a lot of those dwarfs left. A lot of ranged units. Still got cannons. But you can hope they'll fire on their own men. There you go, Chaos Spawn.
Finally managed to get these Chaos Spawn in. No idea what happened there.
Love the Chaos Spawn.
Here they go. So I've got a couple units now targeting Carl Franz. Try and murder him whilst he's grounded.
They're firing.
They're throwing blasting charges into their own men.
They
here.
really are. At Carl Franz. It's a dangerous move. He's taking a lot of damage.
He's taking a lot of morale damage as well. He's not too happy about this situation.
He's losing.
I've managed to drop another Chaos Spawn as well. I've gotten around the weird bug I was facing.
He's getting a lot of damage from his own unit.
This is some proper. This is another chance to cause a big hit to the Empire here. Carl Franz is trying to rout. He's popped Foe Seeker
He's
on him. He's trying him
so
out there.
much damage.
Are you targeting him as well as I am?
Yeah.
I feel like you've probably, you've done well against Empire. I think if you can get Carl Franz down just before he leaves,
The dwarves are the
He's trying
MVP
to
in
get
this
away.
situation, I reckon.
they are, yeah. Carl Franz is
I'm hoping those blasting charges are actually going to take him out before we
so
do. To be
close.
honest, he's very close to death.
I think you probably want to turn and face now.
No, it's looking like he's gotten out.
He's
there.
gotten out.
Very lucky. He's on about. He's got 400 health left.
You've got
Out
Razor
of,
Gore
out of
Herd.
about 6,000 or something.
You've got Razor Gore Herd sitting doing nothing. Get him involved. Chaos Spawn doing some good damage in there. Well,
There we go.
how's it going on your end, Apollo? How are you feeling?
Doing all right. Doing all right.
Did your Lord survive? Who did you choose?
Yeah, he survived. It's just a basic lord.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think. Do you know what?
Don't say it.
That Light Wizard is routed now as well. He's running away. He's got barely any health. The Empire.
Empire is struggling.
Empire
but
pretty much taken out.
dwarves are looking
It's
still
the
pretty
dwarves that are
strong.
a big deal for us.
I mean, if you can kill Ungrim, I mean, he's such a difficult one to kill.
the thing is, with all the legendary lords on the dwarven side, they've got a lot of health.
They
They've got a
do,
lot
yeah.
of armor. They can just sit there and take damage for you.
Where's Carl Franz? Where's Carl
Carl
Franz?
Franz is just sitting over there. It's not worth it for him to bring him in anymore.
No, it's really not. He can't lose him. It looks like you've got a few units. But everyone's got a few units sitting in this forest doing nothing.
Let's see. Let's try and get everyone over here.
Have you got any harpies left? If you do, I'd hold them back for now. Wait until you regroup and charge.
Thing is, if I can just get them on Carl Franz, he's dead. And he's actually brought Carl Franz into the fray over here to try and take out these cavalry.
You might be able to do it.
If I can just get those harpies over, they're almost there.
They're going to take a lot of range damage.
Problem
though,
is,
in a
their
second.
morale is so bad.
And they're going to take a lot of range damage.
They've come in. They've managed to land a few hits now. He's losing that health.
Oh, come on.
Nah, they're gone.
Nah, they're
They're
routing
never
out.
gonna win.
They're routing out.
The guns, man.
That's the issue.
It's
So he's
Thunderous.
now got. He's still got a lot of ranged units sitting there. You've got. You need to regroup and charge, but you might want to kill Ungrim first. But that's going to take a lot of damage. Your morale's not looking great, Wheels.
Yeah, it's not fantastic. But I'm always going to be in that situation with the Beastman, I find.
True. Morga's got full health though.
Well,
Which is
he's got that
positive.
regen as well. He can also bring in
Yeah.
some Chaos Spawn if he actually manages to place them. I don't really know what.
Again, save
his
it
is.
for that charge. See if you can use them. Spawn them on top.
Now the thing is, I think these Bretonnian troops need to form up again because we're all a bit just sort of separated out.
Yeah, we need to group up.
taking on these Iron Breakers here at the moment.
Apollo is playing as Bretonia, and Michael is the Beastmen.
Michael? Who's Michael?
You are. He's answering Deep Flame's question.
Deep Flame.
Deep Flame.
Everyone loves a Deep Flame.
Don't know what that means.
Bang, we've got another Chaos Spawn in. Wonder if we can just try and target.
Oh man, these stubborn dwarves.
We need to go around these Thunderers because they're going to tear us apart. And if we get in the back of them, then we really can damage them.
Have you got any?
Is it worth targeting that Ungrim now? Is it worth going after him?
You're
He's
both
slow.
You're both.
The problem is, if we go after him, we're right in their line of fire.
He's pretty much in the line. He's pretty much safe now. You want to keep those ranged bowmen, just keep them hitting him. But both armies, you're going to regroup, I assume.
I'm kind of going from the right side now to try and just get around.
Because they've pretty much regrouped now.
Because these Chaos Spawn are only going to be useful for... I really shouldn't have spawned them yet. They're only going to be useful for so long.
Have you spawned them already?
Yeah, I shouldn't have. I was so bothered about getting them in the fray that I didn't think, actually, is this even a useful time for them?
Definitely wasn't.
They're just targeting Ungrim now with those.
If you get them on those Thunderers, you're gonna save yourself a lot of trouble.
I've actually just spawned some right by those Iron Breakers just to get rid of them. There we go. So let's bring those guys around. This Chaos Spawn have gone after that cannon, hoping that just does just enough morale damage. And now I'm gonna. I think I might just bring my hero unit right in on that light wizard.
This is a bloody battlefield. There's a lot of damage has been done.
Barely any units left. I'm kind of relying on Apollo to be this front line here.
Well, I've got my archers moving. Archers should have longer range than the Thunderers, right?
Oh, you've been hit with the net.
If he brings Carl Franz in, that's a very stupid decision. That is a very stupid decision. I'm going to go straight after him. And do as much damage to him as physically possible. And he's taking that damage now. I'm guessing your archers are firing on him as well.
Yep.
That health is just ticking down. He's gone. He's gone. That is the end of Carl Franz. No, I need to pull myself out because if I die, then we're going to take a massive morale hit as well. Now these Chaos Spawn can finally come in because they've stopped being locked down.
So I mean that is obviously an incredibly good thing for you guys, but these dwarves are still left. I think Empire's pretty much gone now. They've got the flagellants kicking around.
The thing is, if we can get our melee infantry in there, they're all range units. They're literally all range units.
It's just getting there.
Apart from these longbeards over here on the left.
The light wizard's almost dead as well. He's like barely got anything left.
I mean, Morgo can just keep regenning.
You guys need to do a collective charge on these range units. You're in the range. You're in the line of fire now.
Yeah.
Push on.
Is it worth sending your lord after that Thane? I don't know.
No, don't worry. I wouldn't worry about the Thane. I don't think. Try and just. He's chasing another unit. Like, leave him to it. I'd be careful with your lord.
Army is crumbled.
Your army.
Problem is, we just can't get close enough.
I'm starting to crumble. What have you got left, Michael?
Literally, my lord.
Jeez.
Taking out these flagellants. There's not really much point anymore. That light wizard is another target.
I feel like they've probably got this. I don't know what else you guys could really do. Oh, I didn't see these guys coming in at the back.
Try and take out that light wizard just to do another little bit of leadership.
Those mounted yeomen doing some essential damage.
There's always that one unit of secret cav who's just going to come out and bring it back for us.
Like that secret cav is doing some good damage,
especially against an army that's heavily ranged.
Yeah,
like, it's going to do wonders for you.
Have you killed that wizard yet?
He's almost down.
Shouldn't use that chaos spawn, man.
Yeah, I shouldn't have.
I mean, it did work well in the end because you killed Carl Franz.
That wizard's gone. Thing is, like, sometimes you just got to bait people in, you know.
Empire army's pretty much done. Can you guys? Your guys have regrouped Apollo. Get him back in. Try and get them.
Alright,
Desperately
yeah.
trying to get
I mean-
Morga out of here. I feel like I should have taken Foe Seeker.
If your Lord's alive, they should be okay. Kind of get them in with, like, get the Lord close to them. And you
Come
might,
on, come on. There we go. You've
You have to
just
give
managed to
him
get him
numbers.
out. He's very slow. Those flagellants are probably going to keep up with him. Hopefully, if these gunners fire at me, they're firing at their own units.
I mean, you can hope.
You can hope. I'm also regenning very slowly. I've got that one flagellant keeping up with me. Everyone else is buggering off.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Bugger it. I'm just going to have to go after these Thunderers because they're just going to shoot me down otherwise.
It's a shame those yeomen routed.
Yeah, I
Thing,
know.
we haven't got the morale. We haven't got the morale.
Get your guys back in. No, the Britannia have gained some morale again.
All I'm
Think-
doing now is becoming a target so that
Oh,
these
no.
guys shoot
This
themselves.
is it. No, they're gone.
That's it.
That's me down.
Everyone's gone.
Oh.
That's it. That's it. You've lost it.
Bosh.
BT.
Oh dear. That was difficult.
Man.
I'm never comfortable as Beastman. Never entirely sure what to do. Morga's a very good lord though. He's very useful with that
It was
regen.
good. I thought you could maybe turn it around, but that was a close loss. I think it was a close
Yeah.
loss.
Mm.
Well,
Feels difficult. I was on a high there with our 2-0. So it's 2-1 currently. We're still in the lead.
You
Tom,
are.
do you feel comfortable taking over?
I mean, I don't mind.
Do you what time is it now? How about that? What time is it now?
Half past.
Oh.
Half past. I think it's about time that you took over because we've only got about 20 minutes left.
Come on, then.
So right, are we just gonna do a straight swap? Here we go. I know Jess loves these. Here we go. We're back. Thanks for that little that little swap around. All right. So let's have a little look at the chat. So the game have a password? It does. It is lowercase ca. We're waiting for 2 new players. We're going to have to get the Wheel of Factions back up to find out who these guys are going to be playing as. So,
I haven't played a Warhammer multiplayer battle for a week or two.
oh,
I've been
that
playing
does
historical
not
games.
Oh, great,
fill me with
great.
confidence, Tom.
Well, I've been playing Shogun.
All right, are you ready? So who's this? Is this you or Apollo?
Apollo.
This is Apollo. Apollo, you
Wow.
want no?
Wow.
What are you doing?
Am I doing it the wrong way?
Is it stuck?
It's stuck.
Oh dear, it's gotten really
Laurie. Help.
stuck. This has been destroyed this week. I don't think we should have brought the glitter glue in. It's just sticking to itself.
It's just like moving one.
Who do you want to play as Apollo?
Oh,
Oh, there we go. You're going to be playing as the Greenskins.
Perfect.
Perfect. Big fan.
Perfect.
All right,
Sounds
here we
good.
go. Tom,
Yeah.
you will be playing as.
Chaos.
We've already done
We've
Chaos.
done Chaos. Have we? Doesn't that just leave Empire? Because that's
Well,
the one we
this-
haven't done.
This is who we've played as, though. It's not Apollo. So you could technically play
Okay.
as someone Apollo's already played as. Wood Elves, for example. Do you want to play as the Empire?
No. Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Yeah,
Play as the
whatever.
Empire. Do it. Go on.
I'll be Wood Elf. I'll be
It's
Wood
the
Elf.
one.
I'll be Wood
It's
Elf.
the one. It's one faction we haven't done yet.
Yeah. Okay.
All right, let's do it. So this is a lineup of we've got. Is that Midland? They've gone for? Must be
Harry Hobbit.
Harry Hobbit, and Wintermist of Empire and Vampire Counts. We are going for Empire and Greenskins. So basically, it's Empire versus Empire with 2 allies that they'd never take. Oh, but they've actually changed up again now. Now it's Musion and the Dwarves. How do we know what to build against? So,
Keep changing.
I know, it's ridiculous. So, let's see. We've got Harry Hobbit saying hello. Hello, Harry Hobbit. How's it going? I'm a Harry Hobbit. I've got hairy feet. So, Apollo, how
Yes.
much Greenskins have you played?
None. He's so focused.
What's that?
How
Sorry, no, you cut out there.
Oh, it's okay. How many games have you played as the Greenskins?
A decent amount. I think I've got
pretty
a
comfortable
solid
with them?
understanding.
Good.
A
good.
little bit.
Enough.
Now, do you
Enough.
normally take the main faction, or do you go for Wurzag's little sub faction, or? or the Crooked Moon.
I
maybe?
usually go with the main faction.
Main faction.
Yeah, main.
Wurzek.
Yeah. I always like to bring Grimgore Ironhide.
He is a fantastic melee hero. to
Yeah,
be fair.
I like Grimgor.
Yeah.
Big
He
fan
can,
of
he
Grimgor.
can tank it
But
out.
I am more of a Wurzak fan, I have to say.
It's the dance. Apollo, I don't know how much you
Yeah,
watched this
that's true.
stream, but James, CA Dogbert, actually did a little Wurzag dance right at the end of one. Still
Oh,
haven't had
man.
it gift yet.
No, it was. It has been
Yeah.
gift.
It has been
There
gift.
it
There
is.
it is! Look at that! Incredible.
There it is.
Jess was so ready for that
Wow.
moment. I had no idea how ready she was. Incredible. Let's have a little
was
look at the
amazing.
chat again. King's Korg says, tell Apollo I said hey. There you go.
Hello.
How's it going?
Scores, man.
Let's have a look. Let's spin the wheel and just pick the faction we actually want to play. Thank you for that, Oxford Days.
I said to pick it before. You were like, no, it'll be alright.
The wheel is out of commission at the moment. It's a little bit broken. Glitter glue was apparently my idea. Pass the blame. Wheels, we did not want to know about your hobbit feet. Well, tough, you know now.
really didn't.
This is the future you chose. That was my little... When we did our first meeting in the brand team, when we started at the company, they said, tell us something that nobody here knows about you.
That's what you said.
I said, I've got hobbit feet.
That's a weird thing to say, man.
Couldn't think of anything. What did you say?
Weird. I didn't have to say anything.
Did you do one in this in the one that we had this lunchtime?
I did.
We,
I said
had
what my
another.
middle- I said
We
what
had
my
our
middle-
new starter lunch about 2 months after
Yeah.
we've joined because it had to be postponed so many times.
I said what my middle name was, but
What is your middle name, Tom?
I'm not sharing that information.
Everybody on stream would like to know.
It's private information.
Was it orthogonal?
Yep.
Orenfall.
It's Carl Franz.
Carl Franz. Tom
Wow.
Carl Franz Hawkins. There you go.
Nailed it.
So, how are we doing, guys? Let's talk through your army selections.
I'm currently debating whether or not to take any artillery or not.
Artillery is a tough one.
I've currently
To
got
be
a
fair,
very...
this build is kind of what I go for usually.
I'm happy with this build.
Yeah, that Light Wizard's handy. What kind of spells have you gone for Light Wizard?
He has got on him this because it was just filling money.
Yeah.
He's got protection, obviously the net,
Yeah.
need that, and light of battle as well.
Interesting. Okay. Any
Um,
items you want to take? What's Carl Franz gone for?
I
on
haven't
his
got any more
abilities?
money. Carl Franz has got hold the line
Yep.
and stand your ground, pretty
Okay.
standard. Can't afford to take anything else. He's on foot.
It's on foot. Interesting. Well, now, see, vampire counts are very good in the air.
Exactly.
So that might just be a very smart move.
I didn't want to take him in the air at all. Like,
Yeah.
I thought he's
That's fair,
safer.
that's fair.
Safer down on the ground.
Apollo, what kind of build are you going for at the moment? Are you going for something a bit
It's
strong, a
actually-
bit sneaky?
Nothing sneaky. It's actually very similar to your build.
Okay.
I've got pretty solid infantry, kind of like your great swords, and I do have a cav force. But I also have some artillery, so we'll see how that turns out.
Now, interestingly, we've got the silver bullets there. Do you have much range going on? Because we're going up against dwarves who aren't very mobile. We've also got some vampire
That's
counts
true.
who literally don't have any range at all. It's worth
That is a
taking
good point.
some good
Yeah,
armor piercing artillery, maybe some handgunners, stuff like that. I mean, you've got the silver bullets there.
I'm going for the quick. I want some speed in there. I'm tempted to take some great cannons though. I don't know
Now
if
the
I
thing
can
is, the
squeeze some
great
in.
cannon will outrange anything.
I'm going to take it. It needs
So
to be done.
if you want to defend, I think that's a great shout. Have you changed the map? Is another question.
No.
So
I was going to, but I forgot.
don't do Alpine Ridge if you're taking a cannon.
Let's go Crossroads. Let's go Crossroads.
Crossroads. That is the ultimate battleground. The nice flat map.
I like Crossroads because nothing happens.
I have stopped responding, which is good.
You personally.
Yep.
What a shame. We'll get a new one. We'll get a new wheels.
They're 10 a penny. Right, so I'm just launching back in. So, Ranger Hate says it's Tomahawk.
Yep.
That's your actual
I
middle
used to
name.
be, yeah, I used to be nicknamed Tomahawk.
Is that like
briefly at
Machete?
school.
You know the guy who uses a machete is just called Machete.
It's probably because my name is Tom Hawkins.
Oh. I thought it was because
Ah,
you like
that's
scalped
clever.
people.
No, I don't murder people with a
No.
Tomahawk. No,
Not as interesting. Not
that's
as
not
interesting.
my weapon of choice.
Where did the name Pixelated Apollo come from?
That's a great question.
Oh man. So before I did YouTube, I attempted to be a web designer,
Uh,
Okay.
Nice.
and Yeah, so I was dealing with pixels, and it just kind of, and I like Greek mythology, so
Nice.
Apollo's one of my favorites.
Nice.
Fair.
There we go.
That's a good. That's a good.
That's a good
little
story.
bit of
That's a
background.
good story.
Now, have you ever
Yeah,
revealed
yeah.
that? Is the next question. Does anyone know?
Yes.
You have revealed that
Yes.
already. That's just
I
not an
have.
exclusive. It's not a Total War Live
Oh.
exclusive, unfortunately. Are we ready to go, chaps?
I'm ready.
Hello.
Let's do this.
There we go.
Let's hit that start battle.
I'm always ready.
So we're coming up against Hairy Hobbit and Wintermist. They've gone for Musion and Dwarves, so we can expect a lot of numbers on the Vampire Count side. We can expect a lot of armor on the Dwarven side. Maybe some siege weapons. Who knows? Sweemas, the password is lowercase ca. Adventure Gaming says Dwarves is great. I mean, they did pretty well. To be fair, the Dwarves have not lost a game in the ones that we've played.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
that
worrying.
might be our weakness.
Well, I mean, even when I played them, we won just through the skin of our teeth of those heroes.
Just.
That was an incredible battle. I feel like we should.
That was a good battle.
Yeah.
We should bring that back at some point.
That was a
Watch
very
that
good
replay.
battle.
I might get it on DVD and watch it at home.
DVD. Wow.
Put the fire on. Glass of wine.
Too much.
Slippers.
Someone commented on your amazing beard, Apollo. It's true. It's a strong beard.
Oh wow, thank you.
There's a lot
Thank
of beards
you, I
going on.
appreciate it.
Yours is more stubble, but it's a fully bearded
I
stream.
do have the ability for a beard.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
I
This-
used to have a big,
This guy had an enormous beard
big
once.
Viking beard down to here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was huge. It was like it was here. It was
Oh.
massive.
Bring it back, man.
Nah, the time's
Yeah.
gone.
Bring it back. I've got plenty of beard oil on my desk.
It's a lot of
I'll
work.
maintain it.
It
You
is a
know?
lot of work.
It is work. The
Did
problem
you
is,
get, did you get beard oils
Yeah,
and
I had
beard
the whole
balm and
thing.
stuff?
I didn't have shampoo. I just used
Yeah.
normal shampoo. I'm not going. You know, I'm not getting sold
Not
by this
full on.
marketing. Yeah. But yeah.
I have a
think
lovely mango and vanilla beard oil that smells incredible.
Oh, nice.
Very, very
Yeah.
nice. What's your beard oil of choice, Apollo?
I have a cinnamon one.
Ooh, very
I
nice.
had a cinnamon
Yeah.
one. I used to use it
Yeah.
like, at seasonal times, so like at Christmas kind of time, have the cinnamon one in.
Do you have like a pumpkin spice one?
No, I didn't. I didn't. My favourite was like the.
That's for fall.
Yeah,
That's exactly, yeah. Or
What's-
autumn, if you're from the
You know it.
origin of the language.
What's the wood one called? It just smells like wood. That's the good one.
Cedarwood.
Cedarwood.
I do
Cedarwood's
have a
the
cedarwood
best.
one at home, I think.
Come on, Hairy Hobbit. You can do it. There we go.
Beard friends. Thank you, Laurie.
We're starting now.
Interesting
We
that
went
she's chosen a reaction that doesn't have a beard on it.
True.
Poor choice. So we're playing on Crossroads. We still have the armored picker on. If we just pop that off. Thank you very much. So let's swap over to my camera so that we can get a nice cinematic view of this battle. We are on Crossroads, so there's not a lot to show off right now.
This.
This. This is it.
You can show this.
There is this. There is this little lovely
Camp.
little orc camp here.
Green skin.
All right. How do you know goblins live there?
'Cause I said
Exactly. There's actually a couple. There's a few on the outside. Maybe this is where the goblins live. Actually, no. This is a bit cooler. I reckon this is where orcs would live, because orcs are cooler than goblins because they're big and they're tough.
so. Is that what you
Tough with two Fs instead of a UGH. We've got some steaming pipes coming out of the ground.
Where are you looking?
Just on the edge. Don't know. I don't have any relevance.
I have no idea where I am now. I don't know where my units are going to spawn.
So-
Got lost in the middle of the map.
Let's have a little look. So if you press K, so we are in gold,
Always.
right? So the steaming things are on the enemy section right in the middle at the back. See this? Here's the red. Here's the red deployment zone.
Yeah.
This is top content. Can I just
This is
point out?
amazing content.
This is
Trying
what
to-
this is what the people
Oh,
tune
I
in
s-
for week in, week out. You want to go left now? That's it. To there, right there.
It wasn't there.
No, that's not it. What are you looking at?
Dum.
Look, pipes right there. Not pipes, but you know, like
That's what I'm saying.
craters.
Look, it's not the same. Dun dun dun.
What on earth? Am I on the enemy team on this stream?
Oh yeah, you are.
Holy moly!
It does. It just. Yeah, I was the whole time.
Oh my goodness.
I suppose you didn't notice.
No, I must not have. Apparently, Tom the Traveller can't have a beer because of work. You need to change your workplace.
Tom the Traveller. You call
Yeah.
Tom the Traveller as well.
Exactly. Travellers are meant to have beards. And Tom's.
And Tom's.
Creepy Timmy says, "Is that Jesus?"
Yes.
Yes, confirmed.
It is confirmed.
Jesus confirmed.
Came back and I was just like, I'm gonna play video games.
Yeah. Oh,
Winter Mist has been dropped from the game. Oh dear. Does that mean we're going up against the AI?
Should we back out?
Oh, I don't know.
We
I reckon-
we
You know what?
we
We've
should probably
spent
back
all
out.
this time loading in, though.
I
We
know.
should probably back
Well,
out. It's a
yeah.
chat. Harry Hobbit says, can I still play? Can we leave?
2v1.
2v1.
Harry Hobbit's up for a 2v1. He still wants to play. Go on, then.
Wait, I'm asking him a question. May he have some more? What does that mean? More what?
He's doing an Oliver routine, I believe. What time are we on now?
I now see.
We've got 10 minutes. I reckon we should just play.
Okay.
Let's do it. Come on. This is the final battle. I mean, the community can only level with us anyway. So
If
there's
we
not
lose
that
to
much
the
in
AI,
it. If it was, yeah, if they've got help from the AI as well, it's gonna be interesting. Come at me, lads. I have the hairiest feet. Challenge accepted, Harry Hobbit.
He loves his hairy feet.
Let's do it. There, Laurie's now found a proper beard emoji.
Bet she spent the entire time we've
Probably.
been doing this trying to find it as well.
So, talk me through your builds, guys. We've got the silver bullets. We've got a light wizard. We've got Carl Franz on foot. We've got some great cannons. Let's have a little look at Apollo's. Now, Apollo's gone for some Doom Diver catapults. Very, very good. Also got a giant here. Grimgore. We've
we
got
got.
Goblin Shaman. Talk me through it.
Yeah, so basically, I had some cab, but I noticed that you guys are bringing a lot of cab, so I was like, I'll let you do that.
Yeah.
So instead, I invested in more archers and better infantry, so
Nice.
hopefully that works out.
I've got a great cannon as well. Trying to get some early hits. Hopefully this cav, the plan is...
That great cannon's going to force those dwarves to move as well.
Well, it depends what they've got. Depends what artillery they've got.
Well, there is an artillery piece in game that has more range than the great cannon for the Empire. That's what I've heard on the street. So
Pretty sure that's true.
hopefully,
But
that's gonna
still,
give you
if
the
they've got
advantage.
some artillery, they aren't going to have to push too hard.
Mhm.
But that's why I've got quite a bit of cav to hopefully counter that. That's the theory.
Now, one thing about the great cannon is don't target their artillery pieces
No.
if they have them, because it's just not
I'm
going
not
to
a
do enough
madman.
damage.
I'm not a madman. Should I manually take over? The
Man, you
cannon.
take over the cannons. Do it. Why not? Now, I'm having a little look at the vampire count build on the stream here.
Is
Now-
the vampire now AI? Which one's AI?
So that's
I think
Harry
it's
Hobbit is the vampire,
not.
so the dwarves have gone to AI.
How are they looking?
Oh, beautiful.
I have to say, vampires have gone for quite a scary build.
Scary build.
Scary
Literally
build.
scary or scary
Spooky.
as in...
Spooky
Okay.
is a word that I would use, to be fair,
Okay.
especially with these spooky, scary skeletons.
Just pure
Yes.
all skeletons.
All skeletons. They've got a lot of regiments of renown, I can tell you that. Yeah, it's an interesting one. It's quite balanced. So, are you guys feeling ready? Are you feeling up to the task?
I'm ready. I'm
Alright,
born
let's
ready.
ready up.
Let's do this.
Apparently, the Empire endures, so I reckon you
Oh
guys
my
should be fine.
god. Look at the artillery for the dwarves.
I know. They've gone for a master engineer as well.
That's too
Oh,
bad
jeez.
that the AI's taken over.
All right, let's see what happens.
Have they got any regiments of renown on there? Not really.
It looks like a pretty average build from the dwarves. Nothing scary on there.
I'm gonna
Ungrim
try
Iron
and-
Fist is always going to be difficult to deal with, but I just don't think stat-wise he's going to...
Are we going to move forward, Apollo? What are we thinking?
I think we just let them come to us.
Okay.
I mean, you've got those great cannons. Now, what are you targeting with those great cannons, Tom?
Currently Thunderous, because I don't have much range, so I'm
Yep.
thinking take out those first.
Okay, interesting. I don't think they have
Jeez, they're
many...
obstructed.
I mean, they've got those great weapon dwarves there. They've got some long beards, maybe
There
some
we go.
rangers as well. Now you're going to start taking a bit of artillery fire now.
I am. He's targeted one of my greatsword units.
Got that cav coming round. They've taken a big hit there. Now, you've actually gone for a little bit of a staggered line here. Is there any thinking behind that?
Well, us guys, yeah, you might need to move forward a tiny bit, Apollo, because I don't want to move my cannon.
Now, be warned, you have got Blood Knights coming in on your flank. Blood Knights are terrifying. They can do a lot of damage. And they've also got the Red Duke in there with him as well. So that's actually, that's quite a thematic one there. Red Duke is famously armoured in this game the exact same way as the Blood Knights. With that beautiful red light armor.
My Doom Divers are going in.
Doom Divers coming in for a big hit.
Oh yeah.
Firing up against the vampires. Now, who are you targeting with that? They've hit right in the center of the Crypt Horrors, zombies, and skeleton warriors. They're all very clumped up at the moment. You've got that Claw of Nagash in the middle. That's going to be something that you might need to target because that's going to be pushing the health back onto those vampire units. Now that cavalry is just free range on those dwarven artillery. The AI has not put any backing to them. You've got a lot of organ.
Did you see that? Red Duke, what he just did?
What on earth have you been doing over here? Do you just do you just get a wind of death on the side of you?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that's done a lot of damage. Oh my goodness. You have to look out. You have to look out for Vampire Lords coming down the side of you. Because if they can just pop one of those, they will take out your entire line. That has done huge amounts of damage to your biggins.
Yeah.
Now, he's running back off. He might even come back in for another shot if he wants to. Now, at this point, what are your strategies?
It's completely misclicked.
Let the dwarves come in, kill the dwarves, focus down the vampire counts.
Okay, obviously the vampire counts are going to be your bigger target, as they are actually controlled by a human player. We're hoping that they're going to be a bit more difficult to deal with than the dwarves are. Now that Master Engineer is getting targeted by that cavalry on the Empire's side. They're winning decisively. The Rights Guard are proving to be pretty useful at the moment. Wide open at the back, the dwarves. Now you've got Ungrim Iron Fist coming in at Karl Franz. Now they've got Slayers going up against your Greatswords, which is just not a good engagement for the AI. Now those silver bullets are just standing there doing nothing. Have you got a plan for those guys, Tom?
Are they not shooting anymore? They were firing. They did have a plan.
Problem is they've been locked off by your own men, so you are going to do a bit of friendly fire if you're not careful.
Valid point. Move them over. But I feel like I'm doing alright against these dwarves. They kind of...
Greenskins are definitely getting targeted. Apollo's taking a lot of flak from those vampire counts. They've got a lot of army coming in. Those skeleton warriors are cheap, and you can field a lot of them, but they're not going to do a lot of damage. Now those Black Orcs are going to prove pretty dangerous as well. Coming in against Cairn Waifs, not the biggest damage dealers against ethereal units. The Black Orcs, they've got no magic damage for themselves. Might be worth just bringing in your Lord over there. Now those big ones are struggling right in the centre. They've taken a lot of damage. There's barely any of them left. Already you've got Greatswords being routed here. This is quite a fairly even battle, to be fair. Problem is a lot of the money excuse me, a lot of the money that got spent by the Dwarven player has been taken out by that Rights Guard cavalry because it just was not protected at all. Now you've got Blood Knights coming up against your Rights Guard here, right in the back.
I'm trying to run away.
That is not a good engagement unless you can caught them off.
I'm trying to just kind of keep them busy, and not engage. Just keep doing my initial damage on these ranged units that they've got.
Now those Greatswords, right by Ungrim, I mean they're pretty much just standing there. You might want to get them involved in something.
They are standing there, but Ungrim's almost dead. Ungrim is dead.
Great Cannon's still not being dealt with. Taking out quite a few Blood Knights there with a good hit. Now those Blood Knights are coming in straight on the back of your Rights Guard.
Yep.
You've also
get them out.
Enemy Lord is dead.
It's Longbeard's not.
Enemy Lord.
Yep, he's dead.
Now
the Dwarven one, I assume.
The
Yes,
Red Duke is pretty much empty target there. It might be worth going after him. Also, that that Claw of Nagash is just going to keep buffing their units if it's not dealt with early.
Is there anywhere this cannon can fire on towards your side of the battle? Because
it's not got a lot of targets, has it? Everyone's very much engaged. Plus, it's not got a massive arc, the cannon, so you've got a lot of risk of friendly fire. Those Blood Knights still looking absolutely fine. They're going to go straight into the back of those Black Orcs. It might be worth just turning those Black Orcs around onto those Blood Knights, but they have actually run away now. Now, those silver bullets are a big target for the Blood Knights. Hopefully, they can get a volley off. They just managed to shoot, but they're going to get flattened by those Blood Knights. Hopefully, your Right Scar can do something against them. Now, they are losing slightly in this combat. That great cannon, it might just be worth targeting their Master Engineer, maybe. Just shooting against their routing units just to make sure they don't come back. Now you've got Carl Franz and your Light Wizard just standing there doing nothing at the moment.
I know, I'm scared because Carl Franz has taken quite a bit of damage.
Now the balance of power is going in the enemy's favour at the moment. That Claw of Nagash still pretty high on its health. You've lost a lot of melee infantry. You're just starting to rally a bit at the back there with those Savage Orcs. Might be worth just bringing them into to some like low damage engagement. Look, Claw of Nagash is taking a lot of archer fire now, which is helping. Those Black Orcs are going to come in and disrupt those Sternsmen as well.
Causing me the most trouble.
Sternsmen are difficult to deal with because they've got that regen. Red Duke there as well, just hanging around.
I think we got this.
I don't know, these Blood Knights are the thing that's causing me the most issue.
Looking deadly. There's not a lot of Vampire Count units left, but they're all very strong units from the looks of it. Red Duke is just standing there waiting for something.
Yeah,
all the
trying to focus them down with archers.
He's taking a lot of damage from those archers now. That Claw of Nagash is just going to keep healing it up again, though.
I'm gonna try and flank the back of these Graveguard that are bogging down your Orc Biggins.
You've got some Right Guard here and here who are just doing nothing at the moment.
They've just regrouped. Yeah.
Do you need to move those great swords in and help?
Yeah.
Might be worth targeting that Lord. Obviously, as soon as you start doing damage to that Lord, you're going to see the rest of his army start to crumble. Those archers are now becoming a bit of a target for the Red Duke as well, but he is actually moving back in.
Oh.
He might be going after your Shaman there.
You've got a lot of units on the back, Apollo.
Yeah, you've got a lot of people who have rallied. You've also got some Dude Divers there who can probably get back on their equipment if they can just sneak back in.
I'm
But
trying to
it
hit
is right next to that Claw of Nagash.
I'm gonna hit these Graveguard.
That Claw of Nagash has got to take some damage eventually. Otherwise, it's just going to keep healing up those units again. Now that great cannon's being used effectively. You're just shooting against those long bears at the back there. You might want to target these guys who are coming back in.
Yeah, I am now.
That Master Engineer is not incredibly useful at the moment. They've lost a lot of their range. Dwarves are pretty much gone from this conflict. It's all Vampire Counts now. You've got your silver bullets there. That if you can get those silver bullets shooting on either the Mortis Engine or the Red Duke, they're going to do a lot of damage because they've got that Ethereal. In fact, those silver bullets, they can probably get a good shot on the Claw of Nagash if they come round. Bang! Be careful about shooting into the back of your own units, obviously. They've got a nice line of fire there now. He's just come out of the fray. Red Duke there as well. That's a lot of shots the Claw of Nagash is now taking. It's looking like a war of attrition now. You've definitely got a lot more units. Red Duke taking a big hit there, but he is going to get to those. He is going to get to those silver bullets. I wonder if it's worth. Have you got many spells left on your Light Wizard?
Nope.
If you still had that net spell, that would have been incredibly useful just then.
I know.
Those silver bullets probably just going to have to run away at this point.
The Red Duke I might be able to hit with these right
Carl
Franz
is just standing around at the moment.
I know, because he's on lowish health. I don't really want to. Are they all dead in there?
It's pretty much just the Red Duke left.
Yeah. He's getting focused down.
He's getting shot a
Oh,
lot,
yeah.
and that is
Yes.
it. That is the end of the battle.
Yes.
Well
Apollo.
done. That is 3-1.
Good Good job.
3-1 to the CAT.
Don't do that.
You went for the fist bump there, but you
That was a
yeah, it was a. You sure? Because I saw your eyes
fist
come
bump would
over.
have been that. I was like, "What are you doing?" 'Cause he started singing, and it scared me.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I know
copyright
you.
strike.
I know you want it. I know you want it. Bang. Well done, Apollo. Well played. I think that
teamwork.
brings us to the end of our
thank you.
stream. Just 2 minutes past 5. I think that's been a pretty successful stream from our end. We've had some great teamwork. What are you doing? You're just poking him now.
Yep.
Strange. Strange little boy.
This is weird.
It is weird.
I'm not little.
Thank you very much,
How do
everyone,
you
for
get out of
watching.
here?
Run.
We're gonna let Apollo go back to bed now. Thank you
Yeah.
very much for joining us,
Yeah.
Apollo. It's been an absolute pleasure having you on.
Yeah.
Especially,
Yeah, no, it was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
especially with your battle ability. We've only lost one game this
That
entire
wasn't
stream.
bad. Yeah, that was pretty good.
It's pretty good.
And we had the first battle. Was
First
very
battle,
good.
fantastic battle.
Yeah. Thank you everyone
Watching those lords
for
slug it
watching
out.
as well.
Thank you
of
very
course.
much for tuning
Everyone
in.
for being here.
Chat's been good. We've had a lot of cool comments.
Yeah, it's been
Um,
good fun.
yeah, it's been a nice time. No, Dogbit's not here, so we're gonna have to do his saying for him.
What is it again?
So, thanks very much for watching, guys. We've been Total War Live.